Hello.
You feel
John.
Stuttering John used you, Felicia?
John went early.
Why don't you ask Carmen? Did you ask to
So
come
let's get
on
right
John's
into it.
show? Yes, I did. Well, then
Enjoying
be a
lunch.
man
Setting this
and
up when I noticed,
realize that
John is already on.
you're a fan of mine and you wanted to come on. You make your own choices. I
Still don't
don't
have a
need
John voice.
guests, nor did I need you. So here we go.
I don't know if he did or not.
Do you hear that? You don't know if I did or not? Karmics? You don't know if I did or not. This is fucking. You can't
Enjoying
write
lunch.
This. Somehow I'm always the bad guy. Say hello to the bad guy.
Because you're the bad guy. Because you're a bad guy.
The guy asked me to come on. I put him on, and now Felicia and Karmics are making me the villain.
Because you're the villain.
Unfucking believable. You can't write this shit. I swear to God.
No, you cannot.
Hear that? She just told him Stuttering John used you. I knew there were ulterior, but she says ulterior motives, which is incorrect. He has ulterior motives. Look at the look on her face after she asked that question. Can you see that? She's like, I'm sorry, but
I don't think John.
This is so fucking entertaining to me.
Well, yeah, and Pat, I'm glad. Oh shit, I didn't have that on screen. Pat, I'm glad that it's entertaining to you. I am.
Like, what the fuck is he looking at?
Entertaining.
Oh wait, he's got one screen. That's why.
The revisionist history.
He's just doing this on his laptop.
Karmics and Felicia. And again, guys, I know you all like to hate me in this fucking, what are the Dabblers Anonymous and all hate me. I somehow am the worst human being on earth. But look what happens. This is how quickly these people turn on you. Why?
On you.
Why?
Because you're an asshole.
Pinky was mad at me. Pinky was mad, and now I'm going to turn on Stuttering John to impress Pinky. That's what this is all about.
Well, to be fair, one of you paid.
You're just as fucking guilty.
It's not you.
You are turning on me for the love of Pinky. You guys are pathetic. Seriously, you guys are fucking pathetic. I'm going to play this whole thing again.
Friend to Brennan. So that's where my mind was at as well. So that solidified my choice in going on Stuttering John show.
Yeah.
And it sucks. But
yes, it's unfortunate.
It's a learn. It's a learn.
It's unfortunate.
Do you feel the Stuttering John used you?
I don't know if he did or not.
Do you hear that? She just told him Stuttering John used you. I knew there were ulterior, but she says ulterior motives, which is incorrect. He has ulterior motives. Look at the look on her face after she asked that question. Can you see that? She's like,
Now, why play something once when you could do it three or four times?
This is so fucking entertaining to me. So after she says he used you, do you really think he's that methodical? Yes. And then these faces and then she asks him point blank, "Do you believe what I just told you?"
Learn.
Now, do you feel the Stuttering John used you?
I don't know if he did or not.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna. I mean, thank you, Stuttering John, for the link today. But yeah, for various reasons, I think it's best if I just stick with myself and just do that. And maybe that's not the best career decision, but I got to prove to the world where
yesterday he was like, I've been a fan of him.
There's so much stuff going on.
True, Pat.
I've been meaning to do a video on.
He's a legend. I can't believe I got to hang
the Doom
out with Stuttering
clip of,
John. Now he's like,
Karmic
John, thanks for the
breaking
link, but
down,
no thanks.
crashing out over
where my fucking loyalties lie.
KB.
Where do they lie?
You know, I made a bad
getting rid of
mistake
him.
with
And
Oh my God. Oh my Lord. I mean, I'm
it was going to be
sorry.
a no internet friends type thing, and
It's
it
just
looks like Karmic has actually learned. Well, not
this is true.
sort of learned
This
the
couldn't
lesson,
be
but
truer. Chris 1602, thanks for the fiber. Have we learned yet? These people, I don't know who Lou is.
so much
Felicia
going
and
on.
Karmic's
It's just
Kevin's minions will throw anyone under the bus for their daddy, and that couldn't be truer. And it's sad.
I haven't
Really.
been able
It is sad.
to
And
sit down and get it done.
I just tried to be the nice guy. I really did. I did not use you. I don't. I don't normally have guests on. I'm having one on in a little while today because he is a very dear friend. I respect this man incredibly. And I am looking forward to this. And I know you people are not going to like it, but we're going to shift at noon to, I won't say politics really. It's not about politics, it's
Oh, I
about
hope he
something
shifts to
else.
politics.
But it's another hypocrisy. And like I always say, hypocrisy police. And at noon today, we are going to learn about the biggest hypocrisy in this nation, the biggest one. And we're going to learn that from one of the smartest men on this planet and one of the funniest as well. And a person I'm honored to call a friend. And I am looking very forward to this. And it was funny when his publicist asked me, would you ever want to have this
I was
person on?
muted.
I go,
Hey,
what are you
Cupcake.
talking about? I've had the guy on my show tons of times. He's not only, I said, I'm not only a fan, he's my friend.
But he's not going to tell us who it
Not
is.
Jimmy Stewart. Thanks for the $2. Do up, downtown, do up.
I think Carl's right.
Downtown, do up.
The lower the IQ,
I
the
met
more
a
likely it is
guy
that
in
they
the
are
village.
they're going to sing to any prompt.
He was spewing signs of the times, talking a lot about religion.
And I think
And I washed my hands
that
of that
remix is exactly
slime.
how he thinks he sounds.
Downtown, up.
Who did that? Was that DJ Dabbles?
Downtown, up.
I don't think that was DJ
Do
Dabbles.
up.
Anyway, doesn't matter.
Downtown.
That's how he thinks. That's how he thinks he sounds.
Do up. Downtown. Up.
Cannot keep
They'll go
time.
out for $2. Jesus Christ. Up your game, Jimmy Stewart. Count Connor, let's get the attempt at comedy here. NASA uses less computing power than your cam filter.
That's pretty good.
Get back to the pen and paper, as Ray would say. Not Jimmy Stewart. I do not agree with that. Jimmy Stewart, I don't know where you're going here, but you seem to be getting into religion and racism all at the same time.
I'm doing this from my
your impression of your dad hitting your sister
from my
great.
Kick channel.
Well, he also hit
link
me.
in the description.
I mean, let's not forget that he hit my brother too. Although my brother only got it once.
It's automated stream snipe.
This is another troll.
If you have any questions, let me know.
Mexican pesos. Duke, you put the wrong filter. I look like a cartoon. Well,
what do we want Jake to say? Oh,
Lava Star, new member. All righty.
By the way.
See, I love this. Yep. Nothing is ever your fault, King. What did I do? Please tell me. The guy asked me to come on my show, so I obliged. Now he says I used him. What? I gotta ask Pat to come on now. Lava Star member for 25
I doubt Pat will go on.
Welcome back, John. Thank you.
Interestingly enough, I do not have a John voice. Need to fix that.
Sharky
voices.
Waters. Stuttering jack off and Pat Dix sucking my face. Thank you very much. Thank you for
Exclamation
and
point.
when my guest is on, I shall not read anything other than
Voices. You'll get a link
things
here.
specific to the conversation. So don't even think about it.
And you get a list of all the voices and how to do them.
Give him a break. I don't care. You don't? I don't care. You don't make that choice. You don't even go there. I was a good stand-up guy. You asked me to come on my show, and I said yes. Just because now Pinky's all mad at you, that you can't blame that. Clay, you can come on, certainly, but I have a guest coming in 3 minutes. But after that, feel free. I would love to have you on and get your take on this ridiculous nonsense. I mean, I can't believe that I do nothing but try and be a nice guy. And how complimentary
is
could
gay.
I have been to Felicia for her to try and wind him up and say that I used him. I mean, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Bradley 2577. Did you know Felicia does adult videos under the name RL Funtanaro? No, I don't. Nor do I really give a shit. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and trash him. $10, thank you. Do you up downtown? Yay, White Stripes. Yeah, they're a good band. Well, we don't. This isn't.
You also got AI pictures that you could put up.
I'm not gonna read this Grateful Dead, but it's funny. That is kind of funny. I'm not going to read it for various reasons that I'm sure you can understand, but thank you for the super chat. And now, hopefully, my guest will be here in the next minute or so, and we will talk about. Let's see, get that out of the way there.
Michael's little scroll. John will not read or put up any Dabbleverse related posts.
Oh.
But for the past 3 days, all he's been doing is talking Dabbleverse.
Let's see. I want to get this thing up here before I have my guest on. And now, of course, I'm not going to be able to find it. Oh, damn it. I had it all lined up here. Fucking hell. Okay, I have that now. There we go. Okay. Get this all set up to go. And that is good. And my guest should be on any second. It is now.
Should get a fish lunch.
Skål! So I hope he'll be here.
Yeah, it was actually
Mr. Saw, how does it feel? that you
get
got
lunch
bumped
in
by
before John goes.
Joe Conti? I don't know who
Before
that
John
is.
was supposed to go live at noon.
And bumped. I don't know what that means.
So I was sitting here setting up the
whatever.
channel, eating my lunch, and I see John's already live. Great. So if I sound like I'm eating
Okay,
something,
I
that's
did
because
have
I'm
it
eating
all
something.
set to
I'm
go.
just taking nibbles out of the.
Bumped by Joe Conti. Well, I don't really necessarily know what that means, but I'm just waiting right now for the next guest to come on. In the meantime, I'll send Clay the link. Clay, don't come on until after the guests, all right? That's okay. And now, without further ado, this is the man, the myth, the legend, A good friend of mine, my Danish brethren. Ladies and gentlemen, John Fugelsang.
Oh, John, thank you so much for having me. I'm so glad to drag your broadcast down to my level again. Thank you.
Well, I stopped podcasting for quite some time. The
Yeah,
whole
I
world-
missed you. Why? What
Who's
happened?
John
The millions are
Fugelsang?
starving and hungry, John.
Yes, I know a lot. It's, you know, you're not really totally wrong, John, because there are a lot of shows that like to watch me and comment on every move I do, and they're literally putting their kids through school off of my back.
Oh,
I don't
know.
know.
Yes.
I wish.
Yes.
It's like I've become
This
the
guy is
George
broke.
Clooney of this thing called.
Show me the
Dabbling.
numbers.
But it got so toxic, John. I said, you know what? I don't need this. You
Listen,
know?
I listen. I mean, you have we all have our own haters. My haters are Christians who like to send death threats. Your haters are a whole different level of subhuman hate. And my God, it's like NASA is studying your trolls to understand how toxic organic matter can be, John. My
So
God.
you are aware of it, then.
John, you and I are deeply toxic people, but the people who attack us online, holy crap! I mean, for they're like malware with flesh, John. Please, just you're a kind man. You're a good dad.
Apparently, John.
I mean, it's
okay,
tragic
John,
about your hygiene and fashion.
Fugelsang
choices, but I don't
is
hold that against
definitely
you. I'm not
fucking
so
with
good
him.
myself.
Well, come on. I wore this shirt for you, John.
Right on, exactly right. Thank you for understanding geography.
Well, I introed you a while back. I didn't say who you were. I didn't want anyone to get to you before you came on.
That's all right, man.
But I did say that John has a book out, the separation of church and hate, and I love the title because I call this the biggest hypocrisy, John, and I've always found you to be a scholar when it comes to the Catholic religion because I went to catechism. I grew up with the hypocrisy of religion, and we're seeing it more today than ever. So your book couldn't be more needed right now. I mean, you've been saying this on my show. You've always had the 3 ways to find out.
Does John not remember that
to ask
Brian
if
Karam
somebody is really a Catholic? Was
was
it or
literally a Catholic
I'm
preacher?
not sure. I have a lot of
At one
questions
point?
I ask. I mean, with Trump Christians, I always ask, okay, sure. I don't really see how you can follow Donald Trump and Jesus at the same time unless you've never read either of their books. If you haven't read either of their books, then I guess you
This is
could.
one of
but,
those guys that thinks
having
that
gone through their materials,
he's
the
got
only
this
thing Donald Trump and Jesus have in common.
straw man for Trump voters.
both
He
spend a
thinks
lot of
that
time around
they're all
prostitutes,
Christians. I mean,
and
a lot
they
of them
both
are.
use
I mean, that's just
ghostwriters. That's really it.
people who
you
vote
have to
conservative.
not
A
just
lot of
throw
them
out
are
the
Christian. I
teachings
mean,
and commandments
Christians
of Jesus.
generally
You have
vote
to give
conservative,
them
but
a pasty middle finger and wag your junk at them.
I
who support
voted for
Donald
Trump, and I'm
I mean,
100% not a
look, I think it's
Christian.
great these people found a
I know
messiah
a lot
they
of
like
people
better.
who are not religious
But
at all that voted for Trump.
me, I had
But he's got
abnormally
this straw
religious
man, you know.
childhood. I didn't go to
Let's burn down
Catholic
his
school,
straw
but
man.
My parents were both ex-clergy, a former nun and a former Franciscan, and I'll never be able to afford the therapy I need, John. So I talked a lot about religion in my act and on stage and on the radio and in TV shows I've done. And something amazing, like I've had so many people over the years come up to me and say that they had the same experience. They grew up believing
Like a Reddit edgelord.
that Christianity was Jesus's movement based on love and empathy and forgiveness and not hating your enemies and non-violence and the things Jesus commanded us to do. Welcome the stranger, individuals and nations, care for the poor and care for the sick, be kind to those in prison, stop executing people, pay your goddamn taxes and be nice to each other. These are all direct commandments from Jesus. You don't hear the right wing quoting him. They're always fighting to put the Jewish 10 Commandments on the wall, to put quotes of St. Paul on the wall. You'll never see them fighting to put actual Jesus quotes on the wall. And I've had so many people over the years say, like, they were raised believing it was this culture of love. And then you grow up in the 80s and 90s and you see these televangelists and these blow-dried segregationists on TV. They weren't talking about helping the poor. They were talking about drag queens and feminists and women having abortions and stuff Jesus never talked about. Jerry Falwell, I grew up watching him call poor people bums. That's really as far away from Jesus as you can get. And I think that's why they say the largest growing religious group in America are Mormons. Some say it's Islam. Some say it's none of the above. I think the largest growing religious group in America are people who were raised religious. and now consider themselves spiritual because they're so turned off to the meanness of these false pious guys, many of them in funny hats and dresses in the church. And I just got sick of it. So I wrote a book about about what Christianity started out as, what it became, and why it's still worth saving. And it's for any believer
You
of
know, when I
any
first
faith, any atheist, any agnostic, anybody who's
became an
ever going to have to
atheist, I
deal
was a
with
lot
a
like this
right-wing
guy.
Christian fundamentalist or Christian nationalist.
But
It's
then I
called
realized
Separation of
how
Church and
fucking
State, A
cringe it
Sane
is. I
Person's Guide
grew
to
up,
Taking
and
Back the Bible from
I
Fundamentalist
don't care.
Fascists
Do
and
what you want to
Bloc-Pleasing
do.
Frauds.
Be who
And
you
you
want to
don't
be.
need to
I don't care.
believe in every word of the Bible as literal fact to use it against these racist
I'm not
thugs.
Christian.
Yes,
I'm an apotheist.
but I have a lot of questions,
I don't.
John. But
I don't
I will
care
tell you that my three
if there is
cousins,
or isn't a
right,
God.
four cousins of mine
Regardless of
who are
if
born
there is or
again,
isn't a God, Red's still due on the first.
went to Trump's rally
Yeah.
with diapers so they
Oh, yeah.
wouldn't miss a word
Oh,
by
yeah.
going to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
This is how, just like we said, how the fuck
Uh,
could you be into Jesus and still
because Muslims
worship
don't
Donald
You want me
typically
to
do
tell you how?
death
Can I tell you how they
threats;
did
they
it?
just
Yes.
kill you.
Uh,
Whereas
really, I mean, this is the whole history of our country.
yeah,
but over the
Christianity's
last 50
safe
years,
because they'll just threaten to.
the
They'll just
segregationists, and
wish
Jerry
death
Falwell
upon
was a
you.
segregationist. I never knew that as a kid.
The
I never
Muslims
knew
will
he had
just
opened
kill
up
you.
whites
Will
only
just kill you.
schools.
That's
The
why.
news always introduced him as a
Cupcake.
Christian leader. I debated him on Bill Maher, and I still didn't know he'd ever been a segregationist. The media never
And of
talked
course,
about it. That was forgiven and forgotten.
if
But
you're
after segregation failed
anti-Semitic,
and
then
civil rights
yeah, you
won,
can't
and
do
then
banking
Nixon
and stuff.
left office, the racist Christians were kind of adrift in the wilderness for much of the 70s. Their biggest issue was going after Jimmy Carter because his IRS wanted to take tax-free status away from colleges that still practiced racial segregation in the 70s. Okay, they were still fighting to keep whites and blacks apart, and it wasn't really testing well. No one cared. In the late 70s, they finally began talking about abortion. The most controversial thing about Roe v. Wade being passed, John, was how not controversial it was. No one said a thing. That was something the Catholics cared about. The Southern Baptist Convention, Jerry Falwell's own tribe, supported the right to an abortion and said that the Bible doesn't comment on it. But once they realized that they could latch onto this, that was it. The GOP made Christianity synonymous with government forcing citizens to be pregnant against their will,
Yep.
which the Bible never calls for. The Bible is not against abortion. God never mentions it. God never has any of his prophets speak
Thou
on it.
shalt
God
not
asserts
kill.
that a fetus is property in Exodus 21 and that a woman's life has more value in his eye. God gives abortion tips for unfaithful pregnant wives in Numbers chapter 5. If you Gentiles think God cares a lot about innocent children, let me tell you all about Passover sometime. And Jesus was against the death penalty, never mentioned abortion. So if you're going to support killing sinners, the government
Probably
people in
because
prison, which Jesus
abortion.
directly opposed,
Oh, I'm sure.
but
It
you're going to
wasn't
devote
bang
your
at the
whole life
time,
to
but
having our government ban abortion and force women to be pregnant by rape, which the Bible never calls for. I'm not really obliged to take your claims of piety seriously. They figured out how to make Christians vote against everything Jesus ever talked about by talking about abortion, which Jesus never fucking talked about.
Exactly. I wish you could talk to some of my friends, John, because
I'd love to.
because they have that same, oh, I vote Republican because they're against abortion.
And that's fine. That's fine. But here's the deal. That doesn't have anything to do with Christ. Has nothing to do with his ministry. Forcing citizens to be pregnant against their will. Government. Again, these are big government conservatives. They want the government to have the power to strap a human being to a table and murder him for his sins, in spite of what Jesus says. And they want the government to take a 12-year-old girl who's been raped by her uncle and force that girl to be pregnant against her will by her attacker. That's their brand of Christianity. What I do,
literally
and again,
do not.
I don't hate them. They've been suckered. They've been conned. They're in a cult, right? What I say to my MAGA friends all the time, I recommend it.
Well, what he's
It's
saying
infuriating,
is,
but I say, please tell me one actual teaching of Jesus that Donald
the
Trump and the MAGA
Republicans
movement have fought for legislatively.
don't want
One thing
the.
Jesus actually said that the Republican Party fights
They,
for.
they
And
don't
try
want
this
abortions to
sometime.
be
You'll
used
find
as
out
a
how little your friends know
as,
about Jesus. The number one
birth
answer I
control,
get is abortion.
which is mostly what's
And I
being
got to
used.
say, no. Christ
However, with
opposed
the
the death
exception
penalty. He
for
did not
rape
mention
and
abortion.
incest and
Number
whatnot.
two answer I'll get, they'll say, well, immigration. And that's my
most
favorite topic because the
yeah,
God of
most
the Hebrew
conservatives, when they
Scriptures
talk about abortion,
commands you
we're
to welcome the alien
Yes.
and treat the stranger as one of your
getting
own.
rid,
God won't
stopping
even let you mistreat
abortion.
the alien.
Still want
God won't let you charge the alien
to
interest
be able
when
to
he's
have
living
abortions
in
for
your
rape
land.
and incest. This
And
guy
Jesus doesn't make it any better. In
just
Matthew
made an
25,
example of
Jesus gives his marching orders for all mankind, and he says that
basically
humans, individuals,
saying
and
don't.
nations
As I said,
will
he's got a
judged on
straw man that
4
he's fighting.
categories. This is Jesus's
Yeah,
marching orders.
Passover was the Old
Did you
Testament.
take care of the poor? Did you take care of the sick? Did you welcome the stranger? Were you kind to prisoners? That's it. Jesus doesn't say anything in Matthew 25 about how hard you pray, how much money you give to your church, how much you persecute migrants, how loudly you scream at women outside clinics. Jesus says individuals and nations will be judged, heaven or hell, by how they welcome the stranger. I was on CNN with our buddy Scott Jennings the other night, and I was like, why should I listen to you and
Render
Donald
unto
Trump
Caesar
over
what is
God and
Caesar's.
Jesus?
Literally
Of course,
means
nations
obey
have
the
to have
laws.
standards on who comes in. I'm not saying they shouldn't, but the God of the Bible doesn't recognize these invisible lines we drew in the ground to separate our tribes. And my
He
issue
legitimately
goes to
does.
criminalizing them.
I mean,
Calling them
literally does.
illegals. It's not
In the New
illegal
Testament.
to claim asylum. If you can stand on our soil, you can claim asylum. And the majority of undocumented immigrants aren't border crossers. They're people who overstayed their visas.
No, the
These
majority are
Republicans won't
border
go after the
crossers.
employers. Okay, that would stop border crossings. They're just beating up on brown people. They don't want to stop. Donald Trump is protecting the agricultural workers who are illegals. So I say, don't call them illegals. Call them Christian refugees because it'll piss off the right people. And
visa
the
for
third most common thing I
agricultural
get, John,
labor
is,
is
they'll say,
an
well, Trump moved
H-2A
the U.S.
visa,
embassy to Jerusalem.
by the way.
And then I got to explain to my MAGA friends, Jesus never mentions the United States or where our
Yeah, as I
embassy
said,
should be in the
90,
year
yeah, like
33 AD.
99% of
That's not
abortions
really
are
in the
elective.
Bible either.
Basically,
They don't know the book, John, and they're
uses
counting
birth
on
control.
you not knowing the book. So, folks,
That's
you don't have
according
believe
to,
every word of the Bible is literal fact. You don't have to kiss the ring.
That's according
to
to
take the book away from these fiends and take away their
the
camouflage.
abortion
They
place,
hide behind a giant gold cross
Planned
to
Parenthood.
take a dump on the New Testament.
Literally, Planned Parenthood.
And this is the guide to
stats
how to smack
on
Bible
abortions are
thumpers
about
with the Bible.
99% are.
And
Well, I think it's like
can't wait. Now,
90%
is it
actually
out yet, John?
are elective.
It is out on. It's on sale now. It releases from Simon and Schuster on September 9th.
September 9th, because I don't know if you see, this is a very big fan of yours, Sunflower Dragon. Thanks for the 5. I pre-ordered Separation of Church and Hate months ago. I'm excited
Oh,
for it.
right on. I didn't even see all the comments. Look at that. Hello, all you attractive people in John's world. Hi.
Fugel saying is brilliant. Yes, John, I mean, I'm not blowing smoke up your butt, but I will say you are fucking brilliant. I mean,
No, John. No, I'm not. I this is my life. I was raised by a nun and a Franciscan. All right, like
As if
raised
Fugel
in
saying
Jesus' grace,
here,
and I got really tired.
sort of
seeing
ignores
these
the
motherfuckers use
rape
Jesus
and
to
incest.
justify hatred and cruelty. I'm so sick of it. Homophobia, like the homophobia of Christians in the 80s and 90s,
Exceptions
radicalized,
that,
'cause you can't be a
sorry,
homophobe and
my
pretend
brain
you follow
derailed.
Jesus, who commands you
Fugel saying
treat
wants
gay
to deny
and
that we
transgender
want
people
rape and
exactly
incest
the way you treat him.
exceptions to
John,
in
do me a
the
favor,
pro-life
please.
movement. He
I'm
just
going to
says,
buy your book.
oh, if a
I'll
12-year-old
send you
girl
a
gets
copy.
raped by her uncle
Could you do
and
me a
gets
favor and
pregnant,
autograph
then
a
we
copy
want
to
her
my
to have that
mom?
child. It's like, no.
Her name is Osa,
But as I said-
AASE. She's Danish.
Of course, I will.
And everything you've been saying,
But as I
she's
said,
been
he's got
saying
a
for
straw man
years.
that he's fighting.
And so it's just like, I know she's watching right now.
Hello, Osa. Well, yeah, John, send me your address later on, or you know what? Just post
Sassy.
your address publicly. I'm sure the trolls would appreciate that.
Oh, they
Yeah.
already have John.
Okay, right on. John,
no,
listen, these losers, the way these losers act, I mean, I get it, but I just marvel at
like-
what a rock you are, because what
like-
have I known you, like 25, 30 years?
This
You are
guy's like
someone who has
reading
become
our
so much
atheism
kinder as
on
the years have gone
Reddit.
on. I mean, you were an unholy bastard when I met you in the 90s. And it's just like, I look at these trolls and I just think of what George Harrison said. As long as you hate, there will be people to hate. And you know what? You're allowed to hate. You have every right to. You have a First Amendment right, but you don't get to pretend you're a follower of Jesus if you hate anybody.
I agree. And John, the 3 questions that you had
Surprised
for
he's
the
not wearing
other
a
thing,
trilby
I
and
recall now,
a
one of them
duster.
was Obama a birther?
Yes. Always ask that question. Where was Barack Obama born?
Yes.
I find if you're dealing with a really, really just hateful person, you don't need to waste your time. We get a little whisper of life. If you're going to burn lean tissue while some trifling fool is slowly murdering you by wasting your time, just say, where was Barack Obama born? And that's a really great way to find out if these are people who value Donald Trump's racism and lies over objective truth. Donald Trump admitted Barack Obama was born in the United States on September 16th, 2016. And most of these MAGA bros don't know that because the
Yep.
news they consume never told them. So
That's
they're still
fucking
more loyal to Trump's racist lies. And again, it's fine. Maybe they're right about a lot of other things, but you don't need to waste your time on someone who's carrying water for a racist lie that was debunked 9 years ago.
this
I
guy's
know.
fucking.
I'm John. I don't know about you, but I am. I'm flabbergasted by what's going on in this country right now. I mean, the
Nobody gives a
redistricting,
shit
like,
about
literally trying to
Obama
steal an
anymore.
election in front of
Yeah.
our eyes
But
without.
that's how scared they are, John. Think about this. If they're so terrified of how unpopular Donald Trump's going to be, if they're so horrified of what these tariffs are going to do to red state economies, that they
Right? As I
decided
said, this guy's
to
like a
win the
walking
2026
subreddit
midterms 15 months
or like a
early,
living
and they're
subreddit.
trying to cheat in Texas, they're that scared? Okay, stay strong, people, and let's stay together and build coalitions, because this does not end well for Donald Trump, and I'd like it to not end well for his winged monkeys that have enabled him in Congress. The fascism is here. It's here, man. They're doing it. They're doing it right now. They're cheating in broad daylight. Bribery is legal now. Watch the first 3 episodes of South Park. It's the best satire I've seen.
Yes.
But this is the whole history of our country.
So he
My-
gets his
my
news
book
from
about
South
how
Park. Then he
the
gets
whole
his
history of this
news and
country
ideas from South
are
Park.
these fake
Yeah,
Christians
that's
doing
like
evil
typical
things,
liberals. You know,
and the
it's like
Jesus
talk
followers
about
and
AI
their
all like
allies
on
fighting back.
the
That's the history of religion. I mean,
ugh,
the Crusades,
sorry,
they say, hey, now we're
wasn't
powerful.
prepared for this.
Let's start
But yeah, on the
persecuting
last
other
political
religions.
show,
Let's go
John's
persecute
last
Muslims
political
and
show,
Jews. And it
talk
was
about
St.
AI, and
Francis
all
who quit
Karam
the
could
Crusades and crusaded
could
against war.
reference his movies
Doctrine
and
of
books,
discovery.
fiction
Let's
and
go
stuff.
rape the
That's
land
all
of
they got.
indigenous
All they
people
got
and steal
is
their resources and rape them and kill them. The Pope said so.
something more
While
creative
Columbus
people
was slaughtering indigenous people
created.
in Hispaniola, in the shadow of the cross, it was the Catholic priest on his boat, Father Bartolomeo de las Casas, who said this is some bullshit, wrote to the Queen, said this was a human rights atrocity. Not everyone thought it was normal back then. People knew what they were doing and enslaving people was wrong in the 1400s. The first act of protest, John, by a white person in this hemisphere was a Catholic priest. Slavery was propped up by Christians. Christians gave us slavery. They rationalized it. They
What?
defended slavery. But Jesus followers opposed it. Jesus followers like Harriet Tubman, the Quakers, Frederick Douglass, they tore it down. Christians gave us segregation, the American apartheid of 100 years, and Jim Crow. And Jesus followers like Martin Luther King and his allies, not all of whom followed Jesus. He had Jewish allies, atheist allies. They tore it down. It was the Christians who exploited labor and justified child work. And it was the Jesus followers like Dorothy Day and Catholic Charities who fought for justice for the American worker. We could do it all day.
Fuck
How
is
many
this guy
decent
talking
people
about?
do you know who've talked their grandparents and parents out of so much Christian homophobia in the last 30 years? Because
Yes.
Jesus followers know you can't follow Jesus and be crappy to gay people.
So
This is the history of it. It has always been
Christians
Jesus
are
followers
the
and their
problem and the
non-Christian allies
solution?
who've always
don't-
had to push back against the batshit Christians.
It is amazing when you talk about it. I didn't know about that priest, who was with
Oh no, no shit,
Columbus.
John.
I always found it incredibly weird to say you discovered a country that was already occupied.
Right? Of course.
You
Of course.
know?
This is the
It's like,
myths they feed us. It's the myths they feed us. But the church said it was okay. The church had the doctrine of discovery, and they said it's okay because you're going to convert them to Christianity. So it's okay to rape them and mutilate them. Columbus would cut off hands of 14-year-olds if they didn't bring in enough gold. But as we learned in slavery, this was all a lie because being saved didn't save them. They rationalized keeping people in bondage by saying, they're savages, we're going to give them Jesus. They rationalized stealing native children away from indigenous families by putting them in these residential schools and turning them white and saying, we're going to give them Jesus. None of this has anything to do with Jesus. It's all power. And that's all these right-wing Christians want. They don't give a rat's ass about anything Christ commanded. Donald Trump didn't get these evangelicals to vote for him by promising to do anything Jesus talked about. He said, you're persecuted and I'm going to put you first. That was it. All power. And Christianity does not seek power. It's a service religion. Service to others. Washing the feet of sinners. Forgiving your enemy. Love. It's not about total right-wing domination of the school board, man. And the Democrats are too cowardly to come up and actually talk about what the book really means.
I agree, and I do want to get your thoughts on Gavin
I
Newsom
don't
because
I
to
don't
me,
understand what he's
it's
getting
about
at, to be
time.
honest,
It's about
It's
because
time.
about
he's an
fucking
atheist.
time.
Oh, listen, I was really enjoying Gavin Newsom's reality show.
So
Remember
if he's
Dancing with
so on
Fascists? I
about,
thought, wow, you're beta testing.
Christians
It's
not
great. I can't wait to see you do a
being
pot of
properly
do with
Christian,
Steve
then why
Bannon.
is he an
I'm like, did you see him give
atheist?
Charlie Kirk
Why
that
doesn't he start
pedicure
his own
and call it? I mean,
church?
my God, Gavin Newsom was trying to do this whole neo-lib thing. He was bringing a spreadsheet to a knife fight. I'm very glad the governor has finally read the room. I have a lot of respect for him.
Yes.
I did work with him at Current TV.
Yes.
Yeah,
I've
it's
always found
guys
him to
like
be a
this.
very
They're
charismatic
very
man.
selective about
A very charismatic leader. I think we're going to see a lot of great
what
Democrats.
they say.
But what
He's
he's
trying
doing
to
now
sound
is
smart.
terrific.
Is
It's
basically,
really
as I
I
funny.
said,
love
this
it.
guy
He's
is a
And he's,
fucking.
he's
Trump.
mocking him, and he's doing it in a way that
I
Trump's
bet he's a
allies
major
really can't mock
contributor
Newsom because
to
he's
our
mocking this
atheism.
ridiculous,
Actually, let's go check
grotesque
our
vanity
atheism out and see if his
Trump
name
does.
is on there.
And what South Park is doing is even more brilliant, 10
Yep.
times as brilliant, because South Park ain't running for president. They could just count the money Paramount gave them, but they're doing this anyway. And what South Park has done, people are going to tune in for the dirty jokes and the dick jokes, and they're going to stay to get a civics lesson in what ICE is doing and why there are
I do want to
National Guardsmen on the streets of DC, and how Trump has made bribery legal. What South Park is doing is righteous and moral, and it's the best programming they've done. I'd say in 20 years. South
Kudos
Park is,
to Matt
they've
Stone
stayed
and
great.
Free
They've stayed
Walker.
great, but what they're doing now is insanely great.
Yep. Kudos
And Trump
to
can't attack them. If Trump sues them, he proves them right.
What
And if he attacks them, he draws more attention.
what about they're
So
making fun
Newsom
of
and South
trans
Park have both realized what John
in
Lennon
female
said.
sports,
If you use
trans
fascists against violence
females in
against the
female
fascists, they'll
sports?
crush you. They know what to do. Nonviolence and humor are the two things fascists can't handle.
John, can you answer this this Trump balloon?
Yes.
If you think Jesus wouldn't oppose abortion, and then he just says that.
Yeah, okay, so here's what I'll say. I'm not saying Jesus would be pro-abortion, all right? I'm not saying God's pro-abortion or the Bible's pro-abortion, although Numbers chapter 5 sure is. I'm saying that it's not against abortion. And Christians have been suckered for 45 years into prioritizing something Jesus
God,
never
the
talked
double
about
speak,
over
speaking
all
out
the
both
things
sides
that
of his
Jesus
mouth.
actually commanded. I want to know what the Republican Party Christians are fighting for that has anything to do with Jesus. And I don't really understand why we should believe that Christians who vote Trump give a damn.
Yeah,
about
the
actual
Native
teachings of Christ,
Americans
because
were not
prove me wrong.
the
Show me something
saints
Jesus
that
commanded
people
that
like
Trump
this
or the
guy
MAGA movement
and
or the Republican Party
obviously
fight for.
John and,
Now, am I
people
saying
on
that
the left
Jesus
try
would
to
be
make
like
them
a
out to
clinic
be.
escort on the weekends? No.
They were
But I
legitimately
don't think
savages.
Jesus
They
would shame people who've had abortions.
they
I don't think that he
genocided
would
each
put
other
people in jail
constantly.
for having them, that he'd have bounties to hunt women down who've gone to other states to have them, or that he'd try to have doctors put in prison for helping women. Not one bit. If these guys were serious, John, about ending abortion, they'd fight for greater access to sex ed in schools. They'd fight for greater access to birth control for everybody. We don't have an abortion problem. We have an unwanted pregnancy problem and an abortion symptom, and the Republicans don't want to do a damn thing about it. They use
It's the
abortion as
tongue.
power. They could
Yep.
reduce the numbers if they want, like immigration. Lock up the employers. Right now, you hire an undocumented worker in your company, your meatpacking plant, to do your yard work.
They've
for
actually
your kids,
fined
1 year in federal. Boom.
over
You will see the border
about
crossing
2,000.
but the Republican Party will
Yeah,
never
because
take down the help wanted sign. Reagan and Bush ran in 80, arguing over who would do more to help undocumented
He
workers.
doesn't-
It's all
doesn't
about power. They'll believe
understand,
anything they got to say to get the power they
Actually,
want. I'm
our
gonna say,
talk
if you
with
call yourself Christian,
Cupcake
prove it. Prove
was
it. Show
actually
me
pretty
one
enlightening
Jesus
on
teaching this movement fights for.
And
on
John,
the
in your book, and I
illegal
don't
immigrant,
have a copy, and I know that you published it.
Post your
sort of,
address and I'll send you one.
I will,
I
but
guess I want to say
you do have. You just say, how do we fight back?
demographic. I
acting
guess
literally in
I guess
bad
it could be
faith? How
called
do we
now
fight
like
back
an
against these
entire
morons,
Well,
John?
here's what I
sort of
think. I wrote this book
demographic
because
of people where they
we
have
can't
their
hate these
basically
people,
their
right?
own insight.
No.
Can't hate
Anyway,
them. They're not
That would be unchristian-like.
Well, yeah, and it's also
this guy
you know,
doesn't
they're-
understand
they're-
anything.
they're our
As I said, he gets
families,
all his
they're
news
our
from
uncles
Reddit.
and our dads or our old high school friends. I mean, we can't hate these people.
No.
But in a democracy, we have to beat them. Now, I
But
think if
a lot
you-
of
I wrote
companies
this
have
book 'cause
been
I've learned
fined
something
for
really
hiring
interesting. If you take
illegals.
the time to know the scripture and engage them, you're not going to convert them on anything. But they might appreciate that you took the time and effort to speak to them on their terms using Holy Scripture. And here's the thing, you'll get a lot farther showing your uncle racist that Jesus was not an anti-immigrant homophobe than if you just call your uncle racist an immigrant-hating homophobe. But I don't believe you can convert them. People are saying, "Oh,
Not
you're not going to
immigrants,
get
they're
very far."
illegals.
I'm not trying to convert them. This book is for people who have to live with them in their families, in their governments, in their workplaces, in their social media feeds. And so take away their camouflage. Make sure, and this is what you do, don't argue with them. Make them argue with Jesus. Make them argue with God.
See,
wanna
this is
call
a
these
guy
people
who just
illegals and put them in concentration camps and still call
made
themselves
something up in
Christians.
his head and is
You don't
mad at
debate
it.
them. Make them debate God. Make them debate Jesus. Talk about what the Bible says and ask them why God is wrong and why Stephen Miller is right.
Do you ever notice, John, that like in so many families, they're anti-gay until a member of their family is gay. And then suddenly everything changes. And that's the problem, John, when it comes to the LGBTQ plus community. As soon as these anti-gay people have a gay person in their family, they start changing.
I know. I call it one degree of empathy, right? like remember Rob Portman?
John's speaking
senator
from
Ohio,
experience
who
here.
hated the gays, and he wrote the Defense of Marriage Act, and then his son came out as gay, and he realized, I don't hate these people, I love these people. And he renounced his work and renounced the Defense of Marriage Act. Well, it kind of made me wish his son had come out as poor. But this is if you'll permit me a vulgar generalization. If you want to know a difference between,
well, I'd say that's what
right-wing people
John
and
did,
left-wing
but John
people,
still
it's
makes fun of the
general, it's
gays
not
and
always
doesn't like
true.
the gays. So
Left-wing people, those annoying liberals, oh my God, they're insufferable. They drive me nuts, these annoying liberals. But they care about people they've never met.
Yes.
That's why so many look down on them. For
no, they
many
don't.
of our right-wing friends, it's
They
got to be
say they
one
do,
degree
but
of
they do
empathy.
not.
It's got to happen to them or someone they know before they can care. It's the same with gun violence.
Yes, and I totally agree. And now we just had those shootings again, John.
Yeah,
nothing is ever done.
No.
All these Christians, they care so much about the children, but when are they going to fucking ban assault rifles?
They're not going to. They're going to fight for them to have it. Listen, the Republicans fought for Adam Lanza to have a machine that kills lots of people really fast in his hands. They fought for Syed Rizwan Farouk.
Literally don't know anything about guns. I love these people who know nothing about guns talking about assault rifles. You know, you get shot with a 22 short will kill you just as much, just as dead as a 5.56, just as dead as a 308.
Mass killers should have to inconveniently reload mid-massacre. I kind of feel like if you have to reload after 10 rounds, well, shucks, that gives someone a chance to tackle you mid-massacre. Republicans are much more efficient. They want you to get off at least
that's exactly the
30
problem.
rounds of AR-15 bullets through children's flesh before you're forced to go through the toil of reloading. They don't care. They're not pro-life. They're not patriots. No. It's all about power, John.
They don't know anything about guns or shooting guns. Why are they talking about guns?
An AR-15. It's not your God-given right. It's your goddamn
The inventor of it said it was never
meant for civilians. I have no problem with military using it. By all means, let them be trained in it. But we're fighting to have emotionally unstable 20-something males have easy access to machines that have one purpose: kill lots of people really fast. Had a guy call SiriusXM last night. What about the guy who drove the car into the crowd? What about that guy? You can do that. I'm like, okay, cars, when used as manufacturers intend, don't kill lots of people really fast. No. AR-15s, when used as the instruction book tells you, kill lots of people really fast. Civilians don't need them. And I'm sorry, these people don't call themselves a patriot.
I don't need it.
Going to be out there.
I want it. And it is my right.
For Nicholas Cruz, 17 killed in Parkland. Stephen Paddock, 49 killed in Las Vegas. James Holmes, 12 killed in Aurora. They want to arm them. The Republicans, the next guy who's going to take out a classroom full of children with an AR-15 is buying that AR-15 today because
he's a female,
are fighting for him to have access to it.
Yep. And therein lies the hypocrisy again of, because most of these people are Christians.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't want to take those guns away from them.
But
just
like
you
again,
said,
this is American Christianity.
Until a mass shooting affects them.
Yeah.
And that's when they start changing their fucking.
No, they don't.
But a lot of people think if I put up a tree in my house once a year and hate trans kids and Muslims, that makes me Christian. And you know it. You know it. So it's like we have this widespread ignorance, and we've always had it. But I know so many terrific people of faith, so many wonderful Christians and folks of other religions, and so many wonderful
These people
empathetic
don't
atheists
understand
and
that there was a
agnostics
time. In fact,
who
when
are
John
tired of
was
this, and
younger,
they don't hate religion. This book is not an attack on
that there
religion or
were
God or
literally
Jesus or anything. It's
shooting
not. It doesn't
teams
attack
with
belief. It
firearms,
doesn't call
guns.
belief
Kids
stupid, but you
brought
don't
their
need to believe in
guns
the
to
Bible as
fucking
literal fact to
school
use it.
as
This is
a
a book about how Jesus was awesome, and it'd be
on a
really
shooting
nice
team,
if his unauthorized fan clubs could learn that.
and
And
there
John,
were
don't you
fewer
always find
shootings
it
for some reason.
quite hysterical that people think Jesus was light, a light-skinned, blue-eyed,
Yeah,
white. I mean,
I got a whole chapter on that.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
come
That's it. Like
on. He
What
was
did
a
with
working
that?
a
majority in
brown
the last 10
person.
years,
Of
like
course he
in the last
was. He
10
lived
years,
in
a
the Middle
majority
East.
of
He
the
was of
shootings have been
Semitic
by trans
origin. I
people.
mean, he lived in Judea.
School shootings.
It's
that
it's
is.
it's like how much damage
You
was
know, and
done
before
to
that, it
Jesus'
was
soul
the
by illustrated
neckbeard edge
Bibles in the
lords,
1800s
stuff like
showing
that.
Jesus,
It's basically all
blonde hair and
the
blue
mentally ill
eyes,
people.
and
It's just being
associating
trans
God and
is the
divinity
popular
with
expression of
Eurocentric
being
features
mentally
and
ill these
Caucasian
days.
good looks. Think about the internalized racism on non-white people for centuries, because they looked in the damn Bible and saw, oh, Jesus looks like one of them. European is godly. I'm the other thing. I mean, the inherent racism is just part of the package. And the
Yeah.
fact that it's historical rubbish is just vulgar. But you look at how these guys freak out when a black queer woman sings the role of Jesus in Superstar over in the Hollywood Bowl last month. I mean, Cynthia Erivo sang the hell out of Jesus. It's a Broadway show, and these people are clutching their pearls and they don't care about the fact that we're literally starving Palestinians to death in ethnic cleansing. They're mad a black woman played Jesus. They were never mad when a white man with blue eyes and a British accent played Jesus. That didn't bother them a bit.
No.
They don't care about accurate representation. They care about conservative Christian dominance.
And don't you? First of all, John, I've said this. Jesus' name wasn't even Jesus.
It was Yeshua Bar Yosef.
I mean, and Joseph and Mary, that wasn't their real names.
No.
They even Americanized their names.
I know.
Well,
Why do
translated
we
into
know that
English.
and nobody else does, John?
Because we're not
Well, we
taught
do.
about the Bible. Listen, they teach all this stuff to you as kids before you're old enough to know why it matters. We're not taught as
Christians
kids that
literally know
Jesus
all this
lived
stuff.
under European imperial occupation
just doesn't matter.
in first century Judea, that Jesus was a radical reform rabbi who challenged and reformed his religion from within,
For
but
instance,
didn't denigrate it, never left it. We're not taught that Jesus was
this guy has
executed by
never.
mistake
If
and
it's
was
such
the
an
most
important
famous
thing, then why
innocent
isn't this guy
brown-skinned
using
man ever to
Jesus'
get the death
actual
penalty.
name?
We're not
His
taught.
actual
We're taught
Hebrew
about
name.
the miracles, and the miracles are great. I mean, I love it. They're the best parts of the movies. But
Jesus,
if you
Jesus,
don't
because it's so we
really
know who he's
read the
we're
Bible
talking
and
who he's
don't
talking
learn
about.
more and don't
So
continue
it doesn't
to
fucking
learn more
matter what
about
his
it,
real name
we
is.
have
We
all
all
these
know what
adults
his
with a
real
child's
fucking
eye
name
view of
is.
the Bible, and they don't know what's in it. They don't care what's in it, and they're still stuck with the magical world they had of Noah's Ark when they were in first grade and had their first Holy Communion. Their
Yeah.
spiritual education ended there, and that's fine,
Yeah.
right? But if you're being mean, and if you're using this book to justify cruelty to Muslims, to gay people, to trans people, to poor people, well, then those of us who've read the book are going to call you out.
And John, don't forget,
Yeah, don't.
all those miracles are
Speaking
just
of
really
Muslims,
kind
don't talk about
they are metaphors.
don't talk about the
They're not
Quran and the
literal.
way
I don't
Muslim
know.
treat
Maybe they
people.
were. It doesn't matter.
Okay,
It
but
doesn't
here's
matter. For these
the
people,
the-
the Bible is
the
this:
people of a
manger,
religion
the
that are
miracles, and the cross.
actively
Not the 3 years this guy spent preaching and
violent
explaining
against
exactly what America would have to
violent
do to
against
earn the label of a Christian nation. They don't care about what he
against
said.
gay
They're not
people
here to
and
listen to Jesus.
whatnot.
They're here to
You
fight
know,
for him.
the Christians
But
who
John,
are not
John, I've always maintained the Bible was
actively
written, about 500 years after Jesus'
committing
death.
violence
They
against
put it
these
together
people.
300 years after.
Okay, so if you ever played the game Telephone, where
That's
you
in the
have 10
book.
people-
That's in the book.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, there you go, John. Yeah. So I've always because when the story gets back to the first person, it's all fucked up. Imagine 300 years of that, John. Come
Yeah,
on.
exactly. I mean, you know, these guys decide. Okay, and here's St. Paul, all the misogyny, all the homophobia, right? And he writes in a letter to his protege Timothy, all scripture is God breathed. That's him saying, look, we follow Jesus, but all Hebrew scripture comes from God in some form, right? 300 years after he's dead, the Council of Nicaea decides, oh, Paul's letters are also Holy Scripture. So now Paul's letter to Timothy about Holy Scripture is now considered Holy Scripture. So people say all Scripture is God-breathed. They're quoting Paul to justify Paul. got nothing to do with God.
Yeah,
or
don't forget the
Jesus. None of
Bible
these
was
people
basically
believe everything that's in
assembled
the Bible.
by committee.
The Bible
So
commands you to stone adulterers to death. You hear me, Donald Trump fans? Leviticus 20:10. The Bible
that's
commands
Old
you to
Testament.
stone women to death on their wedding night if they're not a virgin. Christians aren't supposed to follow the Bible. They're supposed to follow Jesus.
And of course, I'm happy that you did mention Leviticus, because that is where this, I think, all of the homosexual hate comes from, which
most of it.
which was Leviticus saying no man shall lie with another man.
18.
But
Yep.
as Doug Stanhope, the great
Well,
comedian,
don't
pointed
forget
out,
to
also in
these
that
guys,
same thing, doesn't it say you can't
Christianity
eat
is
shellfish?
super
Can't eat
violent
shellfish.
and
I mean,
terrible.
but you can't have
But
your Bible a la carte
Islam
as he ripped out a page.
is
That shrimp
peaceful
cocktail
and
J.D. Vance is scarfing down at the Focus on the Family luncheon is every bit as abominable.
it's
as
it's
George
like
Michael
everything
Knight in the
they
Ramrod
put
bathhouse,
upon
according to the
Christians is
Bible.
actually
So no, I mean they don't follow
actively what
Leviticus. Leviticus is
Islam and
instructions
Muslims
God
are
gives
all
to the
about,
Hebrews after
especially
they've
in
escaped captivity in Egypt
Muslim
and are wandering in the
countries.
desert for 40 years. It's a guide to keeping your numbers up high, which is why they have so many rules against hooking up with other guys or having incest or having sex on your period.
Well,
It
no,
was all about
he knows what
reproduce,
he's
make more
talking
babies,
about.
make
He's
more
just
babies. It
purposely
wasn't
being
about being really cruel to the gay kid in class. And Christians don't follow Leviticus. Leviticus
he's
commands you to stone people to death for working on
he's
on Saturday.
purposely
Okay, sorry NASCAR
lying.
fans,
I
I don't
guess I
think you
should say,
really
purposely
believe it.
being
So
obtuse
Leviticus is a book that
and
they don't
completing
believe,
things
they don't
for his
respect, they don't
argument.
obey, they don't live by it. They'll
That
take
sounds really
one
good
line of a book they don't
to
live by
people
out of
like John
context
and other people
and
that he talks to
weaponize
that
it
don't actually
to
know
hurt a
anything about any of
minority
this.
that Jesus commands them to love.
You are freaking brilliant, John. I could talk to
No,
you.
it's not me. It's all there. It's in the book.
No, I know,
It's
but
in the Bible.
I
I just
can't wait
attached
to
some
read
jokes
your
to
book,
it.
John. I
Thank
can't
you,
wait to
John.
read your book, because this is Christians should get your book and read it and see the hypocrisy of it all. Sunflower Dragon, I love her.
I would
Fire. You
never.
can't
I
call
mean,
yourself Christian and support defunding Meals on
I
Wheels
don't know.
and child
I'll think
cancer
about it. I might
research
get the
for
maybe
more
get the book
billionaire
and
tax cuts. It's a lie.
read through it and go through all this bullshit.
Yeah.
He
And
this
she's
is a guy
right.
who's
I mean,
who's specifically
John,
is
every
preaching
one of
to the
Trump's
choir.
budgets
He
has
he
called
will
for
not
cuts
talk
to Social
to
Security, Medicare,
somebody
and
who
Medicaid
can push
to make
back
the rich
against
richer.
him because he
Everyone.
makes no
But
sense.
that's the opposite of
But
Christianity.
he'll talk. But
If you
you know,
read Jesus, and especially his
his
brother James, not really fans of rich
his
people.
audience is people like
No, and
John
here's the
and
book right
Reddit
here, everybody,
Reddit tier
which is available on
atheists.
Amazon. Separation of Church and Hate. I love the title. And John, I mean, I guarantee this will be a bestseller.
Oh
I mean,
Lord! You know what? I just if I could get banned in Florida by Christmas, that would be enough. John.
that's where I live now, John.
Just want to get banned in Florida. Go ahead,
John. I can't tell you. I mean, first of all, what's really interesting here, before the election,
You
there was
won't be
Trump
banned in
flags
Florida.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Now, I can't find one anymore.
Yeah.
I think they're finally starting to.
Let me tell you something about these jerk offs that attack you all day. Remember, we were kids, and there were these
That's
creepy
because
old guys who still
you know
stood to
the
Nixon.
election's over, John.
Nixon wasn't bad; he just got caught. You don't hear that anymore. Remember 20 years ago when they hated us because
There's literally a
Iraq
New
war
York
was a really
Times
bad
article
idea?
where
We said that Bush and Cheney's economic policies.
it turns out the Democrats are currently going through a real problem with voter registration. Is that nobody's people are changing their registration from Democrat to Republican in significant numbers.
They all hate Bush and Cheney. Find a
Like Democrats are losing voters like crazy
right now. They
now.
hated us and called us terrorists and freedom haters because we said Bush and Cheney sucked. Now they all hate Bush and Cheney. They don't have any loyalty. You think in 10 years from now these people are going to defend Trump? Your worst troll.
I say he's hoping to be banned in Florida.
For Trump more than once.
Nobody's going to ban him.
Mark my words.
Oh yeah.
Nobody's going to read his book, so there's no reason to ban it.
Trump can't stop lying. We are so blessed in this country.
Well, Reddit atheists will
read
it and probably enjoy it.
That's Bush, and it's Trump as well. Bush, millionaire at birth, who couldn't find oil in Texas. Trump, millionaire at birth, who couldn't run a casino in Atlantic City. My God, these imbeciles at the right wing, these millionaire at birth, imbecile, illiterate douchebags that right-wing macho guys are so easily groomed to elect.
Trump has started over 300 businesses, had 11 fail.
They're all going to deny it. They will.
Yep. And you know, John, just to, and I don't want to keep you too long. I'm sure you have a lot of interviews to do, but I will say, like, just to give you an example of how stupid people are. I am sitting at a bar, of course,
several million into several billion.
I am hitting on a girl, of course. And
where in Florida are you? Where in Florida, John?
I'm in Cape Coral. It's
lovely. Sorry, go on.
On the Gulf of Mexico. But anyway, I'm sitting next to a girl. I'm just having a quiet conversation, and I ask her who her football teams are, and she said the Browns and the Steelers. And I said, she asked me who mine. I said I'm a New York Giants fan. This old guy next to me on the other side, who I'm not talking to, leans over and goes, "Why don't you take your New York? No, why don't you take your liberal views and move back to New York?" And I said, "What?" And he said, "Why don't you take your
I'll
liberal
take
views
things
and
that
move
never
and,
happened for
and
500,
take
Alec.
them back to New York?" I said, "Why don't you go fuck yourself?" And I said, "You do know that Obama won Florida twice, right?" He goes, "No, he didn't."
Yeah, I know.
Until I showed
Yeah,
him
he did.
that Obama won, and then he
And back
goes,
then,
that can't be real.
Yeah,
That's
of
fake."
course. Yeah,
And
there's
then
one
I
reason.
yeah,
said, well, Trump does love the poorly educated. And then
and
he got up and moved
Obama,
his seat. But
Good for you.
John, they don't know.
that
They
didn't
They
can't
happen.
don't know.
handle the
They
And
truth.
don't
yes,
know.
Florida
They're
was a
the
swing
cult
state
of
back then.
blind,
It is no
unmanly
longer.
obedience. And these low wattage beta males think that somehow they're empowered because they can say the
Oh,
word retarded now. Let me tell you something really simple, okay? Good men don't say retarded. Good, decent people don't say it. And all you chicken
oh,
shit
this
cowards
guy's
saying
fucking
retarded while
retarded.
hiding your name and face, you cowards. Your mothers raised unmanly chicken shit coward children. Show your face if you're going to use a slur, you vile little cretins. Would you go to
Shut
the
up, you
Special
fucking
Olympics
retard.
and use that slur? No, you wouldn't, because you'd know it's what shitty people do. So keep on going and doing it, man. Listen, it's great. Women need to know who they should never consider sleeping with. So please keep saying retarded so no one will mistake you for a decent person. And please, please print it in social media attached to your name for future employers to
Might even
find
be a
out what
faggot.
kind of person you
Could be
really
a
are.
retarded
Because
faggot.
there's one rule, John, in Christianity and comedy: don't punch down. If you're punching down on the weaker people, on trans kids,
Always
on,
punch
on
down.
immigrants, my God,
Punch
it's
whichever way
bad
you want.
comedy and it's bad Christianity. Jesus's whole thing was taking care of those who were shit on by the rest of
Yep.
society, right? The
Yep.
lepers, the prostitutes, the
Yep.
poorest of the poor, the despised
Amen.
despised foreigners like the Samaritans, who they were allowed to hate. Even the Romans occupying Judea. Jesus was like, screw you. That's who you hate. Then that's who I go to. I mean, even the Romans who murdered him, he gave them love. And what is Trump Christianity? It's all about beating up those on the bottom.
Yep.
The trans child, the migrant, the refugee,
See, this is
the lowest of
this
the
goes
low.
back to I was
It's
going to
all
say
about
something
power
earlier
and
about
shitting on the
how
less
they're saying
powerful.
like Jesus was
You know, in
a
comedy,
black
it's the
person
same thing.
because it's Egypt is
You're
North
going to punch
Africa,
down?
and it's
White man, you're going to punch down on minorities or
it like
developmentally
literally
disabled
says
kids or transgender people?
there were
About to
Romans
punch
there.
down on immigrants or poor people? The great comics punch
It
up.
was
Show me
a
one great
vacation spot
comic
for
in
it was
history takes on the
occupied by
less
the
fortunate instead of the
Romans.
powerful. It's shitty comedy. And
Jesus
it's
very well
shitty
could have been
Christianity.
white.
So I see some of these losers who are not
Oh,
man enough to hide to show their face and name in
No.
your thing, saying
Oh, yeah.
retarded. And it's like, show your
I
name,
mean,
Yep.
cowards.
we don't know.
Own
Thank
your
you.
slurs, you chicken shits. Your
Thank
mothers
you.
raised amoral losers. Show
Boom.
your name.
Exactly.
And go to the Special Olympics and say
The
that.
only reason they
You
want
won't, because
they
you don't
want
have the dick to do it.
people to
John, one
show their
last
names
question before you go.
so
I
they
do
can
want to
attack
ask
them.
you about what's in the news over at Sirius. And John, I did this innocently. I just
You
tweeted
only want
out
to know
because I
like
read a
somebody's like
story about Howard getting canceled because
the only reason you
his
want to know
political
somebody's
leanings.
identity
John,
is so
all
you
I
can
wrote
physically
was,
attack them.
if Howard Stern is getting canceled because his political leanings, we are not becoming a fascist nation. We are one.
Yeah, I know.
Before I know it, John,
getting
there's a
You're
whole
not a
article in
fascist
Men's
nation.
Journal covering my tweet.
I know, but look, he's not getting canceled, and so much of this is contract renegotiation. Howard built that damn company, you know it, and this is all. Look, here's what I'll say about Howard Stern. I have witnessed very few public figures who have gone through more personal growth in public than Howard Stern. I grew up, John, in the '80s. I was a kid who listened on NBC. On the school bus home, I would
Of
listen.
course, this guy
And
would
I
like
knew how
modern
racist a lot of the
Howard
material
Stern.
was, and I knew it was wrong. And I was a 14-year-old boy, so I laughed anyway. And I felt bad about it.
Was it wrong? It was funny.
And Howard did all kinds of horrible racist and homophobic
Yes.
material, and he platformed racist and homophobes because he thought it was cute. Blah blah blah.
It was
He's come
funny.
so far. There's so many men who become better men because Howard Stern has destigmatized therapy. And these child men who are terrified of growth, who want to just keep their life exactly as it is in their lonely pod with their goddamn
God, of
porn.
course, he likes modern Howard
Resenting
Stern.
women for not being like the women in porn. These lonely,
As much of an
losers
insufferable
who
cunt
can't
as
forgive Howard for the crime of growth. as a
Stern has
man.
turned into.
The fact that the Howard Stern of our childhood went on to endorse Kamala Harris, incredibly inspiring to me.
Yes.
A mixed Howard Stern wound up endorsing a mixed race woman for president. That's proof evolution is a real thing. And guys can't forgive that because weak men need to get in their little hole in their little tribe, and they're terrified of growth. Terrified of it.
No,
Just
it's because
remember
the
what
show's
Rocky said
terrible
in
and
Rocky
boring.
4. We could all change. We could all change, John.
Yeah.
That is called evolution. That's called growth, and
Yeah.
we're all allowed to grow.
And that's Jesus's whole message. These creationist people who want to believe in a talking snake and think that has something to do with Jesus are missing the whole point of Jesus's ministry, which is evolve. Jesus is not about judging people. He's about transformation, being a better version of you, not being better than anybody
Once again,
else. but being better than
conflating
who
Old
you used
Testament
to
with
be.
New Testament.
And look, I'm a total screw up. I'm a sinner. I'm a mess. I'll tell you my shortcomings all day long, man. I ain't better than anybody. But I've read the book, and I'm not going to weaponize a gospel of love because of my insecurities, because I need white men to be on top. No, white men have showed me that they're not better than any other group, and they have kind of screwed up things worse than many other groups.
Yes.
I'm not terrified of white people becoming a minority in 2045, but that's driving so much of this.
Yes,
You
it
should be.
is. Yes, it is.
Well,
And-
he
and
won't
it's
be alive
sad,
then.
and it's all based in hate, which is why it's the hypocrisy of
Yeah.
religion. You can't be a Catholic and then hate the brown people.
But I'll tell you what the era of Trump is.
Well,
taught me.
good news,
I've
they
never
don't.
appreciated good white people more. There's so many good, wonderful white people who want to be part of the solution, who want to grow, who want to love, who want to open their minds and want to open their hearts, and they don't want to be part of this stupid little stunted 20th century xenophobic me cult. There's so many good white
You
people.
see, if he
out
was
there. And I have so much faith that the young people are going to be so turned off by the bigotry and racism of this 20th century Trump movement. They're just going to chuck it.
I say,
man.
if
They
he's
got nothing
actually,
to offer young
honest, an honest person,
Well,
he'd
John, I love you,
be
man, and
railing
you are my
against
Danish
Islam,
brethren,
not
and
Christianity. But
I'm
he's
so
not,
happy that you
honest.
came on. Please tell us the name of the book. Tell us when it
He's
comes
doing
out.
what's popular and
tell us where we
what's
can
safe.
see you and
Thank
listen.
you. Book is called Separation of Church and Hate, a sane person's guide to take it back the Bible from fundamentalist fascists and flock fleecing frauds. Thank all your haters. Again, men would show their faces, but your mom didn't raise those. You can hear me every night on SiriusXM Progress.
Of course, he has a long
6
after
p.m.
title
Pacific Coast,
because
9 p.m. East Coast. That's also a free podcast called the John Fugelsang Podcast. We bring you the
what they
highlights
say
of
doesn't
last
make
night's
sense, so it's
SiriusXM
got to
show
be
for free every
explained
day.
at length.
And I'm on all the socials. I have a Substack.
That's why the
and,
left can't
hopefully coming
meme,
soon to tell jokes, and I'd
because
love to hear
memes
you.
are based in
John,
some
it's so
sort
funny because
of
when your publicist reached
established
out to me,
reality where
said,
the
"Hey,
left's a lot of
would you
the left's
like to
thoughts
have
are
John
not.
Fugelsang on?" I
So they
said,
need to be
"Would I
explained.
like to? I've had John on a bunch of times.
Yeah.
He's not on. He's not only a guest on my show; he's a friend."
I only pay publicists to book me on shows that I've done before. That's my strategy, John.
Oh, cool, John.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, and please come back again, man.
Anytime, sir. Thank you for all you do, and thank you for all the growth you've done, and thank you, John.
Growth?
Listen, you could easily be cynical and fold around these awful men and their just endless free time, and you could be bitter, and I don't see that with you. I'm so glad you're doing this, and I see you being positive, and I
If
see you being loving, and I see you
Fugelsang
being a
fucking
loving
with
dad,
John,
and so thank you. Don't keep the trolls away from your goals, man. You're doing good stuff.
he's
Oh, and
literally
John,
has not grown at all,
And then now, please say hi to Hal and Stephanie and the whole gang over there.
and,
if you
and
happen
he's
to be
exceptionally
I'm not
bitter.
going to tell them.
He's
we spoke
literally
once,
suing
yeah.
people.
All right, man. I'll see you, John. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
sir. Thank you. Peace. And thanks to all your viewers.
All right. The great John Fugelsang on the show, The Separation of Church and Hate. Go get the book if you can. Go order it. It comes out, I believe, September 7th, John, or the 9th.
September 9th, 9/9. Number 9.
Yeah, September 9th. Go get it. And John, I will text you or email you my address, and I would love to get a copy.
Yes, sir.
And I'm sure my mother would love it. She'd be thrilled to get a copy from a smart Danish man like you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for being so kind to people, John. Take care.
Thanks, John. Take care, man.
Bye-bye.
It's
All
certainly
right,
not
the
going
great
to pay
John
for it.
Fugelsang in his book, The Separation of Church and State.
Doubt John will read it.
Feel free to get it. I guess I deleted it. Where is it? There it is. I wanted to put that up again, but I can't seem to find it. Of course, I'm going to end this poorly at this stage. There we go. Separation of Church and Hate. Please go get the book. Order it now. I know I will order it as well. And I predict bestseller for Mr. Fugelsang. Thank
I
you.
predict 5 people.
And that was a pleasant
buy
interview.
it.
And
That's including
now
John
we'll get
and
to my
John.
good
Both
buddy,
Johns.
Clay Dabbler, right from England. Wasn't John a good guest, Clay?
No.
Yeah, seemed like a very intelligent guy. I can't say I agree with anything he said, though. To be honest, I hate religion, so.
Well, I
I'm
think
of
well,
opinion.
no, well, I think he's calling out the hypocrisy of religion, because religion was never about hate; it was always about love. It was, at least Jesus was. It was supposed to
Wow.
be about love, and now look what But look what Trump has changed it into.
Was it about
hate the brown people?
Trump has a
was it about love
not
though,
gonna
or was
go
it
into
about
it.
control and
gonna-
money? How do we control the populace?
No. Organized religion is about controlling money. Jesus was about loving the poor and about and loving.
Well, we
the
know of Jesus is
marginalized.
literally
So
organized religion.
That's what John's trying to point out. If you did not pay
Yeah,
attention, to that.
respect to anyone's religion, but man, when it's talking about religion, honestly, it triggers me and I just switch off. But that's just me, man. I'm allowed my opinion that I don't like religion. People can love religion, do whatever. Do you know what I mean? There's so many. What one's the real one? Fucking Judaism is the oldest religion, right? That was the first religion, Judaism.
I don't
know.
even.
Then, yeah, it is. So, and it's got the least.
Zoroastrianism
It's probably the
was
least
the
popular
first
now. So, is that the true religion? Because it's
monotheistic.
the first documented one, even though you
religion,
go as
but,
far back as Egyptians and Aztecs and
but
everyone
yeah,
else.
yeah,
What
yeah.
God's the real
You
God?
got-
There's
you
fucking
got
thousands of them.
Well, if you
multi-
saw any of my paintings, it's always
polytheistic
to
religions
me,
are
it's
like
always about
significantly
everybody's
older.
fighting, saying it's their God. It's their God. Every religion wants it to be their God. How about this?
It's just a cope. It's just a way to cope with death.
Yes.
We can't accept that we're
Yeah.
not that special. You're not special as a human being. You're no more special than a fucking pig or a horse. Anything. You all got arseholes. You all bleed red. You're no different. It's just made up to. And he seemed like, why white men? What's wrong with white men? Like, what about black men or Chinese men or any other color? Brown men? What's the big problem against white men? White is the only religion you're not allowed to be proud of. I mean, race you're not allowed to be proud of. You can be proud to be black, brown, Chinese, anything else, but you can't be proud to be white, can you? Shit pisses me off, to be honest.
I don't know about. I don't know.
Clay spitting facts.
Here's Stealth Chaos.
John has no answer.
What? Oh no! See, I didn't realize he's putting the guy down. See, I mean, I thought he was asking when is Michael Caputo going to be coming on. He is always invited, and I thought he was a great guest, didn't you?
Yeah, he's a good guest. He was a great guest. If you're into that, he had a lot to say. He's intelligent, witty, quick, funny.
There was none of that. He was an idiot.
Oh, okay.
He was an anti-Christian.
I thought he was a great guest. No.
No, he's just strictly anti-Christian and thought everybody was gay.
Son, yes.
Yeah, he's brilliant. I like him. Yeah,
he was retarded anti-Christian.
Now
even
we'll
more
change
than
subjects.
Fugelsang guy.
John is a very bright
And
guy.
literally
I strongly
thinks everybody is gay. He's
recommend
fucking
even
weird.
my haters
Actually, you should have him
buy
back
the book
on.
Separation of Church and Hate. You might learn something. Now, getting to the hate
John,
that I'm dealing with.
like
now.
Clay,
Now,
literally
you saw the
mild
clip
criticism,
of
mild
Carmix
pushback.
and
John had no
Felicia.
answer for it.
Now, Clay, you watched that show. Could I have been any more complimentary to them?
No, I mean, but at the end of the day, I wouldn't say it's not really. It's more of a coping thing, isn't it? Like, Carmix is in trouble. He's lost a gig that was paying him. This is his livelihood as well. Live streaming is his job. So to lose $100 a week off KB is a big deal, isn't it? If that's your income, income.
Then again, See, this is the problem, Clay. My problem I have with Pinky is why does he have to control people? Like, why is he so angry and so jealous of me? Carmix asked me to come on my show, so I let him. It's like Clay. It's like if you asked me to come on, and then I had you on, which just happened right now.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow, you start saying that
exactly what I was thinking.
I mean, how the fuck does that make sense?
Oh, well, yeah, that's just a way to try and cope, isn't it? Try and throw Johnny under the bus.
Says, "Oh my God, I'm actually agreeing with Clay Dabbler."
From KB's perspective, KB's running a business. You could say that's his livelihood. He's running a business. He's got a channel. He's got a show. He has certain guests on that show, and he wants to keep those guests for his show, so he pays them. Yeah, no other shows are really paying you. Yeah, so if like your employee is paying you, and I go and do a job for another rival
your
company,
payment is
you
supposed
would
to
at least
be,
ask your boss first.
for
Like,
this
you'd
sort of
say,
stuff
look,
for
dude,
these
like, dude,
podcasts and stuff.
do you
Your
mind if I'm
payment
a big
is
fan of Stuttering
exposure to
John?
a new
Are you
audience.
really gonna call $100 a week being an employer?
It's revenue, and it's money. If your budget's tight
Okay, yeah,
and you're
100 bucks.
surviving on,
$100 a week. Fucking Carmix makes 300 a day on his own show. Give me a fucking break.
well,
And
then
if I
it'd be all right in money.
If I was Carmix, I'd say, fuck you, Pinky. You don't own me. Slavery was abolished a long time ago. Fuck off. I'll do what I want to do. And if you don't
But-
want to have me on, then don't.
You wouldn't be there
I
if
said
it wasn't for
today,
KB though. Good
What?
day. I'm just telling you my opinion. I mean, like, you wouldn't have a fan base probably without MLC. Because that's where it
I
all
mean,
came
I
from, I
agree with
think. I
John
don't
on
know.
this too.
Fan
No,
base.
KB can.
Yeah.
Well, he's got viewers, and he's got
KB
I
can
know
suck it, but
all
everybody
this
knows.
stupid
Everybody knows you.
Dabbling
If KB
I
pays
know,
you,
but it's big
he's
enough
gonna try to own you.
for him to earn a living, and KB to earn a decent living.
If 100
No,
bucks
on
a
top
week
of
is
his
earning-
other shit as well. Do you know
I
what I
was
mean?
making over 1,000 a day on the Tonight Show. $100 a week is earning a fucking.
No, of course it's not. Of course it's not earning a living. You probably just about live
less
food
than
wise.
$20 a day.
John
Yeah, that's
doesn't
what I'm saying.
understand
You
of
could
having
survive food
multiple
wise and
gigs.
drink on 100 a week.
Please.
But it's just an extra 100 he's got to find now.
Well, then maybe, but maybe Carmix was. Well, I can't believe I'm
John
gonna
currently
defend him
doesn't
here.
understand a
Maybe
single
he
source
just felt
of
He
income.
was normal, and maybe
I'm
he
sure he
felt
doesn't
Pinky was
understand
normal,
multiple
and maybe
sources
he
of
felt
income,
Pinky
and it
was
all
going to
adds
act
up.
like the little baby that he's acting like. I 100% emphatically disagree. That doesn't mean that I don't love you. That doesn't mean that you are not my friend. But I emphatically disagree with you. I think Pinky uses this bullshit $100 waving over people's heads to gain control. And I'm sorry, that's a load of horse shit. Thank you.
But what was I going to say? Yeah, like, I like comics. I think I messaged you months ago about comics, saying, "Have you seen this guy? It's pretty good." And I knew you'd be coming on the show.
I
as soon
know
as
you
came on.
are.
But he asked. My
Yeah,
point
yeah.
is, Clay. I don't care
That's
if you.
good. Yeah, I know. That's
He
why I sent
asked
you the
to
clip.
come the
Because
fuck on my show, so I
Yeah, I know.
obliged, and now
yes,
they're saying I fucking used him.
yes, that's why I sent you the show. And yeah, that's why I sent you the clip, because I was like, "What the fuck is this?" But it's not really comics. It's like I said, it's like a stage mum coaching her child like what to say and do. Like, oh, don't you think comics? Yeah, like Stuttering John. It's John's fault. Like, that's what I mean. And he's like, like she's basically controlling. It's like,
Is it
comics,
okay?
you should get this haircut and you should wear this and you
Clay,
should do
look
this.
what you wrote me when you sent me the clip, and I'm sure you don't mind. You said
What?
this is crazy, like Carmen, a grown man that makes his own decisions. Take some fucking responsibility. Why
Yeah,
are
exactly.
you
Yeah,
changing your fucking tune from what you
What?
wrote me fucking this morning?
that's my exact take. Yeah, he should take
Thanks
responsibility
for
and not throw
saving me
you under the
$100
bus.
a week.
Exactly. It's what I'm trying to say.
I'm not disagreeing with you. What are you talking about? You're right. Chill out, man. You're getting excited.
I am because
No,
I
I
just
totally agree. That's why I sent you the clip, because I was like, what the fuck? And then,
No,
also
but
he's saying,
But also, what drives me nuts is Pinky's attacking me now. Like I did something wrong. I
You
mean, it's like,
literally went
what the
to
fuck
his
did I do?
apartment
Carmix
to
asked
try
me
to
come
fight him.
on, and I did.
so you attacked him, you said about his pink shoes and all that.
I didn't do that until after he started fucking screaming about Carmix being on the show.
He's
You've literally
using
been
the,
saying that forever.
the defense that you came to his house and you said shit about his wife. I know you didn't say anything about his wife, but that's what he's saying.
That is bullshit revisionist history. I was completely complimentary about his wife. I never said anything bad about his wife.
Sirens in the
I even
background.
told him in person I thought his wife was beautiful. So don't fucking feed into that nonsense.
I'm just telling you.
As far as me coming to his apartment, it's not a house. As far as me coming to his apartment, he invited me and
To
told
go
me to
swimming.
go swimming. So you
Yeah, I
can't
know.
have it both fucking ways. It's like Fatty Patty saying roll up, and then I roll the fuck up, and then suddenly I'm a bad guy.
Well, no, if you'd gone there when
I
you
know.
knew he was home,
I'm
I
just
mean,
telling you
he was
what I
literally
see.
down in the lobby, and you
My
wouldn't go down.
perspective.
And then
Yeah,
he
and he
said,
said
"Well,
as
I
well, like,
won't be
he came
there
on to
after
get
6." And did you
because he thought you had
you
a
legitimately
viewer
waited
base
to
and
show
you'd
up
get
till
some more
after
subs. But
6?
it's like, that's not really why you came on. You come on because you're a John fan and you wanted to talk to John because you're a legend.
Stove Chaos 99, thanks to the fiver. Oi, Johnny, if that's how you feel about Karmic and KB, then you have no right banning Nasty Neil or DG for doing um the
Sandusky now.
yeah. Okay, first of all, okay, so let's just change something. First of all,
Got him on that one.
Clay, how many times have I been stabbed in the back by these people? How many fucking
Every single one of them, except for me and Roll.
Still, cry me a fucking river. First of all, I mean, how many guys look at fucking Bush Light, look at fucking DG, look at all these fucking, look at Quadfather, look at all these motherfuckers who use me. They come on here, and unlike Clay and unlike Rob Salt, they go and do other shows and then start trashing me. Look at Ava Riza, just another scumbag. She fucking comes on my show twice, and then what does she do? She fucking goes on and now thinks she's an expert on
like
me
shit.
and trashes me. So fuck you, Stealth. I've been burned enough times. Nasty Neil is just another one that
because you
burned
treat
me.
people like shit.
Clearwater Chad as well. Everyone, all of them. There ain't one.
Here's your fucking analogy, Stealth. Carmix didn't come on my show and trash Pinky. Carmix didn't say one bad thing. In fact, he said quite the opposite. Carmix came on and propped Pinky up, as I did. We were propping him up for 45 minutes, saying how funny he was.
No, you weren't.
If you're not gonna give me that truth,
you weren't.
Clay, I'm gonna fucking put you in a timeout.
No, you did. No, like Carmix didn't really do anything wrong apart from because who he basically takes money from. Like he should know that Kevin. That's Kevin's rule. You've seen it a million times.
Hacking on,
no fucking crazy.
on KB the whole time
because he's an MLC fan. You know the score. If you watch KB MLC, you know the score. You know he doesn't do like if you go on any other shows, they always bring up how much did they pay you. Because why am I paying you X amount and you're going on there for free?
Let me ask you a question, Clay. Why did Keanu can come on my show and Pinky doesn't go crazy?
Why can Clearwater Chad go on B Dabbler? And that's okay. I don't know. He just has a bee in his bonnet about certain people. He's a crazy old man.
Yeah, he's jealous of me.
Yeah, maybe. I said yes.
That's where it all comes down to. He is jealous because I'm famous and he's not. And that's a fact.
God is out of his fucking
So
mind.
he's just bitter and old and angry.
Yeah, well, that's the truth.
He's got a skin disease. And
you can go on. And by the way, that fat pile of pus was on my show way before it was on Pinky's. So for Pinky to turn around and say he can't do my show, that's another hypocrisy because he was on my show first. So fuck you, Pinky. Stop your hypocrisy tour and fucking own it. Own what you own the facts of the matter. So and look at all the fucking people that stab me. Clay, have I given people second chances? I'll let you answer.
Yeah, Clearwater Chad the other day and burnt you instantly.
Did I give him a second chance?
You did.
Did I give Ava Riza a second chance?
Yeah, I didn't catch Ava Riza's first appearance, but
yes, I did. But it doesn't fucking matter because they just do it again. There's a certain person who I will not mention. Did I give her a second chance?
He never gave Ava Riza a first chance.
Oh,
He never. Did
I give her a second chance?
Shame on you. If you ever do it again, you're so stupid.
Shame on me. But did I give her a second chance? Yes. And did she burn me? Yes. So don't fucking tell me that I don't stealth. Don't fucking go on and tell me I don't give people second chances. Why am I reluctant with Nasty Neil? I'll tell you why. And why did I ask him for money? Not because I expect people to pay me to do my show. I asked him for some money as insurance for if he again fucking goes and stabs me in the back, at least I fucking got monetarily compensated for it. That's the only reason. So fuck off you. Oh, here we go with the lighter. Here we go with the fucking lighter.
Yeah, this one's a bit louder. I won't smoke too much.
No, it's okay. I don't.
I'm still coming on tomorrow though. This is just a little impromptu pop up.
No, well, you sent me that clip that fucking riled me up this morning. It just fucking irritated the shit out of me to see, Felicia. Now, Clay, how complimentary was I with Felicia?
Yeah, you say, yeah, of course she was. You sang her praises.
See, I don't understand.
I was saying how pretty she was, and all
I
of
always think
that,
this
and how
sort of
funny she
thing. Like,
was.
why are they
And what does she
making
fucking
fun of
do?
me?
Let's
I was
play
always
your
been
thing
nice
again.
to them.
She's scared the money,
you're a
man.
douchebag.
The money's in MLC. Like she gets
Oh,
paid as well.
You know, it's
So
like
I reckon Kevin will still have her on.
like I'm in it with
enough with the
Abba right
fucking
now.
money, though, Clay. See,
Fuck
that's
that
the problem.
That's
That
what
you
makes the
person.
world go round, bro.
I never
We all
once
need
said, "Oh, I
money.
was nice to her."
We're not all like you. We ain't all got pensions coming in.
Why you?
Well,
Do you know what I
No,
mean?
why
You've
is
got to
she?
make an
Why is
income.
she coming at
plan
me? I was
ahead.
nice
What
to
the
her.
fuck you want me to do?
I've never said that. You
Well,
know why?
Comics is like 41
No internet
years
friends.
old. He ain't gonna have a pension, is he?
No friends on the internet.
Well, I planned ahead, didn't I?
You did. You
I'm
do
nice,
wise.
I did
but I
college.
don't
ones,
expect anybody
'cause
to
You
I'm
could probably
smart.
reciprocate
go
my.
to
Because I'm smart. I can run things.
Smart. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say you can probably go
I
to
don't
Pat Dixon's
expect
channel
any
maybe and watch it.
anybody to reciprocate.
Yeah, you know,
my,
I'm gonna ask
I was
Pat to
gonna say
come on at some point
niceness.
because I got to get his take
But yeah,
on this because
Oh,
as
he
Rob
loves it.
Saul said to me, Rob
I'm an
Saul
asshole.
said,
Somebody come
John,
at
I
me. Tell me
told
I'm an
him.
asshole.
Now, do you remember this, Clay? I don't remember Rob having a problem with Carmix.
When we came on the show, yeah, the first appearance, Rob said about he had a problem with Carmix and he trashes him and all that. But it's not for Rob to tell you who to have on your show. You know what I mean? That's
No,
up
but
to you,
Rob's
innit?
loyal. You know, but I really didn't remember, and I swear to God, Clay, I had no idea. Carmix wrote in my chat, "Could I come on?" And I said, "Sure." Ditka tried to facilitate the whole thing, and I said, "Sure." I didn't fucking even think about Rob Saul. I didn't even know. And then when Rob on yesterday he texted me, then I was like, "Shit, Rob, I'm sorry, I didn't know." You know,
What did he text you? He's pissed, obviously.
no, he was, but then when I apologized, he was cool. He was like, I had warned you," and I said, "Oh, I just didn't know." And so I get all so Rob was mad at me, Pinky's mad at me, Pinky's mad at Carmix, Felicia's now mad at me, and I say hello to the bad guy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what I will say, Carmix did he wanted to come on as a fan and he was appreciative when he did come on. He went, he liked talking to you, he had a lot of fun. It is literally because they're panicking that they basically got the sack from a part-time job.
Yes. And Penis Wrinkle, thanks for the $2.
That's not a real penis wrinkle unless you unblock
Who up,
him.
buddy?
I don't even know. I mean, I tried to figure that out yesterday. I got the first batch, but I couldn't get the second batch, Clay. I couldn't find the other ones.
No.
But
Penis told me he's blocked, and that's an imposter.
Oh, so this is an imposter. Well, that explains why he's been given $5 instead of the $1.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. His money is as good as anyone else's. But unless this is the real one, because
From what I remember,
give Nasty Neil another chance.
Had nothing
Like I
bad to say
said,
about John. He just
I
went
am
on.
not against giving him another chance. But the point is, I
just
was
went on,
asking for
Rico, I
insurance
believe.
money. Why? I think I've just gone through why. Because so many fucking people have burnt me. And I'm getting sick of being the
because once they get to
fucking
know you, they hate
doormat
you.
of the Dabblers.
Nasty Neil's all right. I think he's harmless. He's all right.
I'm not saying
Clay
isn't.
here doesn't have any
And
self-respect.
he asked me to do his movie, and for the
They
right
talk
price,
to
I
me
will.
like John talks
But
to
I'm
his
just going to tell you right now.
friends.
I mean,
I tell
I'm
him to
just
get
sick
fucked.
of getting burnt by these people, And Carmix was not burning.
Everybody
Pinky.
has.
Carmix was saying complimentary things about Pinky. There was no reason for Pinky to have a hissy fit, but he's an old, dementia-ridden fucking man who has pink skin, who has pink lady shoes, and a yellow helmet to ride his little riding hood bicycle all over the fucking Jersey City, New Jersey. Thank you.
Carmix was just there for a good time.
Well,
you had a good time, but
you
like I said, you should man up and just own that. Own the fact that you wanted to come on as a fan. And that was what happened. You made a mistake by not asking Daddy Brennan if you could do it. So you fucked up. You blew it. So, but that's your fault. It's not John's fault. Like Felicia's painting it. Oh, let's divert the attention to John or to Dave Sarah or to whoever. Just own your fuck up. You fucked up. Just own it. Shit, fuck. Hold your hands up. No deflecting onto other people. You fucked up. Be a man.
No, thank you. And here is the clip, just for those
I did kind of want to go over.
Thanks to Clay Dabbler for giving me this. And
here
it is.
Response.
This is Felicia winding up
KB,
Carmix, and just like you said, Clay,
pushing him out,
trying to pivot the blame.
I want to do more
instead of her boyfriend.
It's more about no online friends. Don't Don't trust people
friend to
online.
Brennan. So that's where my mind was at as well. So that solidified my choice in going on Stuttering John show. And it sucks, but
yes, it's unfortunate.
it's a learn. It's a
Yeah,
learn.
Now, do you
unfortunate.
feel that Stuttering John used you?
I don't know if he did or not.
Do you hear that?
Really? Yes, I heard it, Pat.
She just told him Stuttering John used you.
Yes.
I knew there
Yeah,
were
she's like-
ulterior. She says ulterior motives, which is incorrect.
Don't you think, Karmic?
He has ulterior motives. Look at the look on her face after she asked that question.
The manipulation, man.
You
Is
see
crazy.
that? She's like, eh. I'm sorry, but this is so fucking entertaining to me. So after she says he used you, do you really think he's that methodical? Yes, yes, yes.
No.
And then these faces when and then she asks him point blank, "Do you believe what I just told you?"
Learn.
Now, do you feel that Stuttering John used you?
I don't know if he did or not.
Oh, you don't, Carmix?
But I'm not
You
gonna.
fucking wanker.
I mean, thank you.
It's like she's talking
Stuttering
to a
John, for the
child.
link today, but yeah, for various reasons, I think
you
it's best
think-
if I just stick with myself and just do that. And maybe that's not the best career decision, but I got to prove to the world where my
Yesterday he was like, "I've been a fan of him for 30 years."
Yep.
Exactly. And then he turns around and says, I went on to get
The
subs.
legend. I can't believe I got to hang out with Stuttering John.
Yep.
Now he's like,
Yep.
"John, thanks for the link, but no thanks."
fucking, where my fucking loyalties lie.
Where do they lie?
You know, I made a bad mistake with
Oh, God. Fucking all because Pinky gets mad and there's this. Oh, no, shit. I fucking just fucked that up.
Docs shit.
Yeah, it's all right.
Would you show my DMs?
No.
Fucking
But
asshole.
no, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I just showed people that were, but it wasn't anybody important. Well, not that they weren't important. It wasn't any, you know. But anyway, I am the worst with that shit.
You are, yeah.
I know, but I admit
Jesus
it.
Christ,
I admit
Clay.
it.
Where does he fucking live? Does
It's
he
been
live
a
like right
sick
next
week,
to the
though,
police
coming
station
back.
or
What a
something?
week, eh? Oh,
Anyway,
Pinky talking about.
So this is that Avariza. Now this is even now this is just rich. This is really rich. But I mean,
Yeah, okay.
this is the hypocrisy of these people. But here we go. Now, first of all, Ava, a person who types in all caps is partially insane. I've already proved that, and I've read that. And if you don't believe me, Google it. People who type in all caps usually have a mental problem.
Well,
Anyway, you never gave me a second chance. Now let's analyze that, Clay.
All right, can I say something? As soon as you said it, that did pop into my head. I thought, but she didn't turn on you the first time, so it's not really a second
But
chance.
I gave her a second chance to come on. Did I not
but
give her a second chance to come on?
But she didn't do anything wrong the first time, so it's not really a second chance. It's just having her on again.
No, in other words, I would have been done with her.
Once again, I agree with Clay.
Okay, and then she asked me to come on again. Not only did she ask me, she threatened me because I didn't realize that that I had her on before. And then she said, "If you don't have me on, I'm gonna go on Lady's show to fucking trash you." So then she threatens me.
I really doubt that. Listen, I don't like
she
Ava
turns on me
anymore.
and
She's a
so
crazy
she said,
person.
"I only turned on you once."
But what I know of Ava, I completely doubt that.
Now,
she's funny. Like, I'm not gonna lie, she's been funny on shows. But yeah, you don't turn on the Duke.
But the
That's
point
stupid.
is, I said I give her a second chance. It meant I had her on twice.
And again, John.
What?
And again, all these people that turn for that one appearance on TSN and that one appearance on WATP. You think I'd give this shit up? Like coming and talking to John to go on fucking whatever network for what? For just a fucking to talk to people I don't give a fuck about.
Well, that's
it's just
horrible.
retarded. Well, I almost said the R word as a white man. I don't hide in my face.
No, but seriously, well, you're in England. There's a whole nother vernacular in England. But like in other words, they can say the C word nonstop, and and they call guys the C word. It's a whole
You can't-
different.
You
It's
can't say it in front of your grandmother. It's not one of them words.
Ms. Lazy Law. Hey Clay, I don't know who that is. Is that
You can,
freaking?
can say
Dorothy
cunt all you
lawyer
want.
could be.
I don't know. But anyway, getting back to Abba, you know, do you want me to show the threatening email?
No, I believe you. You say it, I believe you, man. I don't need to see the proof.
I mean, yes, she fucking threatened me. If I didn't have her on, she was
Actually,
going to go on
yeah,
Lady
if I-
K's show. So then what do? I have her on, and what does she do? She
What
goes
happened?
on Lady K's show anyway. So it's just like, you know, you can't, no good deed goes unpunished with these people. They're fucking the lowest dregs of society.
Well,
And-
a lot of
There
people
we go.
just want that. I don't know, want the spotlight, want to get into
Actually, I would
be
like
on
to see
shows. And maybe they're bored and they
threatening
like
email.
attention. Like, but for me, it was never about attention and Dabbleverse. It's just I have fun. I just fucking love chatting to you, man. It's just, I know it's gay, ball washer, but it's just a fact. It's fucking fun coming in here, getting drunk with John, getting high, just chatting about shit, shitting on people. It's a laugh. Brilliant.
Yeah, I know, but see, that's why. But what you sent me yesterday is probably going to be another nail in the coffin for me to leave, because again,
No.
again, you have, I do this fucking guy, like what I think is a nicety by having Karmix on, and then what happens? And then you have Felicia going, you know, did I use
Yeah, that's
it?
Felicia. That's Felicia. She's fucking
Yeah, but then Karmix
just
agrees.
succubus.
But then Karmix agrees with her and
He's
goes,
pussy whipped, John. The guy lives in the middle of buttfucker nowhere. He slept with like probably one woman in his life. Like from what I've heard, and he didn't even finish that. So he's finally getting some pussy. Of course, that's what's the most important thing to a man, John. Come on, you're a man, red-blooded man. Pussy, but not before bros. But you're not exactly Karmic's bro. You met him like for the first time. But he's in a relationship with a woman. He's getting laid, and he's living a life outside of the fucking wherever he lives, Midwest.
I just hate inaccuracy. I also called him to
Yeah.
pick
Oh,
the show,
shut up.
and I gave him a compliment. So that's the first time, and then the second time was yesterday or the day before, and now I'm the bad guy. It's fucking
You're
amazing.
always the bad guy, John. Of course.
And
Because
by
he's
the
a bad
way,
guy.
Clay has disagreed with me many occasions, and it doesn't make a difference.
I know.
Saying this is not that point. Fucking, let's agree with everybody. Point.
Yeah,
No, I
I've
don't
got an
mind
opinion.
opposing views.
Actually, I've tried to
That's fine with
get
me.
Clay on
And
Point
eventually,
Dabble
my
Point.
son, we meet in the
We're
middle.
trying to get
Do you know what I
people
mean?
Yeah, I
to
don't-
defend
I
John
don't-
on
I
Point
don't
Dabble Point.
ask
Nobody
people
will
to
go
have
on because
fucking,
then John won't talk to him
have to
anymore.
agree with me every fucking second. I am just spewing
I know.
my feelings, and I think
And I wouldn't say we've even disagreed on anything. I've shown my just views on
I
things.
think I think Pinky is being a fucking little baby. You know,
Okay.
he
Put yourself in his shoes. You
All right,
say
Clay,
this channel
Clay,
earns a lot
hold
of
on a
money.
second. Hold on a second. Pinky should give Karmix a second chance.
Oh, he should. Yeah, 100%. He should give Karmix a second chance. Oh, 1,000,000%. But I'm saying, put it if you were
Karmix
Brennan
shouldn't give
and this
Pinky a
fucking
second
channel
chance.
weren't 10 G's a month. You earn 10 G's a month, 15 G's a month, and you relied on having a certain amount of guests on each week, characters that were part of, like you could say, a whack pack of the Dabbleverse. Like you have these people on.
Yes.
Yeah, but
I mean, give me a break.
and then they start going on other places for free.
Clearwater fucking idiot Chad. That's his fucking. I mean, give me a fucking break. I mean that. Look, I mean, look at the low. I mean, I'm punching. down.
Clearwater Chat is great.
Here's Abariza, and I still pronounce your name correctly.
I am all right.
Oh, come on! I was being silly. That wasn't a real threat. Really? I didn't take it that way. I didn't take it as being silly. You know how many people have fucking done that to me? Calm your ass down. You're starting to sound like my old.
I guess she did actually threaten him.
All right.
She's funny. I think you could probably, if you had her on, it might be quite funny.
She is being funny.
That's the one thing.
I gave her the laugh.
That's the one
Didn't
reason,
I?
like, I have a problem with
I
Ava.
just,
She
you know,
constantly
and I would have had her on more times, but then
thinks
she
she's
goes
being
and
silly
says,
when she's really just being an
you
asshole.
know, and again, it's like I I'm trying to be the nice guy.
Are you getting that link? Was it worth it though, Ava? Are you getting that link from Lady K anymore? The shit way I send you that link. No,
They
he doesn't.
probably do because they think this.
No, they don't. They do it to everyone. They do it to fuck with you, John. That is the whole reason
they
they.
think they're sticking it to me, but I don't give a shit. I'm not punching down.
Yeah, I'm too. Oh, never.
It's not in my nature anymore. I changed. I grew. I realized I am the famous one. I broadcasted 30 million people a day. Fucking give me a break. I've had the most charmed life with the fucking. I'm the most successful in this whole stupid fucking Dabbleverse.
Fucking
And that's a
hilarious.
fact, Jack.
It
He's
is.
the least successful.
Video
He has
Jack,
had
thanks
the
for
most
$2. Thank you for the
success,
show.
but he is
Clay
the least
today.
successful.
Hugs and kisses.
I said, yeah, you used to have a different name.
Video JO. I know he did, didn't he?
Yeah, and he used to talk about the ride, the Universal Jay Leno ride. Or
Oh, that's right. That's right. Is that
Yeah,
Brian
it's that guy.
Clowder?
No, not Brian Clowder.
It's not Brian Clowder?
It's not Brian Clowder. No.
Yeah,
Just
John
guys
is
play
missing.
Halloween 25 costumes. I don't dress up. I go as the ugly man, the normal costume that I wear every day.
Right, that.
Yeah, John is missing from
Grab egg in
the
people's houses and shit.
Universal Studios
Oh yes, I
Tonight
grew out of
Show
all that.
ride.
I used to be a terrorist.
They got
I do
every
leave
other
the
announcer
candy
except
out for
John.
the, for the kids. But
Has your house ever been egged?
you know, has yours?
No, I egged a lot of houses when I was a kid.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so Clay, so I mean, James O'Sullivan, that's who it was.
James O'Sullivan. That's
Yeah. Oh, YouTube changed my handle. How do I fix it? I have no idea. Don't ask me
change
about. I am not technically savvy. Please.
Google it.
The MC30. Clay, do you have Ritalin in the UK? If so, try it. Perhaps you'll sit still and shut up.
I probably need something. Yeah, I'm sure I've got undiagnosed ADHD or some shit. When I was younger, you were just a naughty kid.
Keanu Thompson, Starfish, X and Fiverr. You ruined a young, fragile Minnesotan boy's life with your impulsive eagerness for guests. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
He ruined himself.
Eagerness. He asked me to come on. The fuck out of here. Jesus Christ. Clay, it's amazing, isn't it? The revisionist history.
Well, like I said, he's 40 years old. He's responsible for his actions. No one else is.
I'm sorry?
That's all it comes down to. You know, you're a grown man. You're responsible for what you do, where you go, how you do it.
You know, it's so funny.
Yeah,
I am so against
Fuck.
Clay. I am so against guns, right?
Yeah, we know.
That I did buy one, but it's not what you think. It's called a burner gun. Hold on. Video JL, thanks for $2.
Yeah,
it's
it's a,
house was egg. No, it wasn't. No bueno. What went happening?
It shoots.
Anyway,
It's
I did buy a
air-powered.
burner gun. Do you know what that is?
It shoots
use it
pepper
once and
balls
right away?
and
No, it
ballistic
shoots-
things.
it
It's
shoots
less than
hot-
lethal.
Hot pepper capsules.
It's
Okay,
not. It's not a
sick.
gun. It's
So
a,
this
it's
way you
an
don't-
air gun. It
I mean,
shoots-
it'll hurt, but it's not going to
it
kill it.
basically
Kill
shoots
someone.
paintball.
Yes, and because I don't. So you
And
know,
for the head.
yeah, but I do have it because I am in this.
Don't
stand-
ever show it on camera because you get banned.
No, I would never do that. But it doesn't even look like a gun, and it's
Yeah,
it's yellow.
They are
Oh, it's
100%
yellow, yeah.
legal
That's so the
in all
police don't
50
shoot you if
states.
you're holding it.
You can
Yes,
get it
but
without
it's,
any sort of
but
license
since
or
Florida's a
anything. You can
stand
have
your
it mailed
ground
directly
state,
to you.
You really
Uh,
don't have a choice. You know.
The funny
This
thing is
the
like Sean
Wild Wild
Hannity
West out here.
actually
Take it out with you. Imagine
advertises
pulling that
this.
on that
So
big ass plastic gun out.
Yeah, but I mean, at
John
least you're not
listen to
gonna.
Hannity?
I mean, all you're gonna do is like deter the poor
You
bloke.
probably might as well. You're probably just as better off with pepper spray.
I would like to
Band
point out that I
mates
do
or some
not
shit.
listen to
I
Hannity.
mean, but you
Makes
could
him-
also
I-
there's all different kinds. You could put pepper.
The
you
AM station that I'm
there's,
tuned into.
there's all
bef-
different things that you can use.
Before I hook
know,
up my
Dr.
phone
Bounty
and
Hunter.
It's
turn on a
just, you know,
podcast,
it's just it's
Have you
just-
shot it? Have you
plays
shot it yet?
Hannity like a lot.
Yes, I have.
Or was you
Yeah.
shooting cans in the garden?
So every now and then, I'll listen to it.
Yes, and
And,
I am.
I'm sure.
Doing,
Little
I'm sure you got
I'll
a vast
doing it
supply
out
of
for the
Porsche
burner
cans.
guns.
Clay, I'll tell you something funny. So,
Mhm.
so we had a BB gun in my house, and my father would let me. I'd be in my playroom on one side of the pool table, and then I would set up a shooting gallery in the garage. So I would just hang out and then shoot the BB gun at the can
Of
bottles.
course.
But I was because I'm a big fan of war movies, so I was fascinated with my favorite comic book was Sergeant Rock.
Yeah.
Uh
I don't know what mine was. Yeah, I ruined a few collectible action figures shooting them with pellet guns when I was a kid.
Bob 23948, thanks for the $2. Please allow Clay to show us his King Cobra tribute.
It's nearly finished.
Oh, cool.
There we go. King
You've
Cobra.
even got the Ozzy Osbourne shirt.
You know, he looks like fat Phil Elmore.
He's got really fat cheeks. He's got his necklace on. He's got his Cradle of Filth tattoo, which is pretty.
If he was fatter, he would look like Lardef. You just got to give him a cane.
He's got
John
the
doesn't know
Codes
anything about
tattoo. Yeah, sick.
King Cobra
Glasses.
JFS.
I'm happy with it. It'll be sitting.
I think it looks great.
Video Jo, thanks for the tenor. Still bothers me your exclusion in the Tonight Show Museum at Universal Orlando. It's really not good, maybe even shameful. They have so much stuff in there, but no first stuttering announcer. Yes, we do have to change
Disgrace.
that. Yes, we do have. I mean, that is really a disgrace.
Sacrilege.
You know, somewhere down the line, I'm sure that other stutterers will. Oh, see, you are in Scotland by that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure, you know, that if you're in the stuttering community, I mean, you have to be very happy that a fellow stutterer or anybody with a speech impediment became the announcer on the biggest and greatest late night talk show in history. That is called, ladies and gentlemen, an accomplishment of epic proportions.
Yes.
Nogan, John ate all
Came out the other side.
That's funny. You see that, Clay? John ate all the ammunition.
What's his name? Nogan.
Nogan, I don't. Yes, it's Nogan.
No. Yeah, Nogan. That's what I said.
Yes, it's a character from Star Trek.
Oh, okay.
Video Jo, thanks for the $2. Any chance of Mancow as a guest? You promised 2 years ago. You know, thank you for reminding me, James O'Sullivan. That is something I should do.
I think my top guest for Stuttering John would 100% be Corey Feldman.
Thanks for reminding him from 2 years ago.
Gotta do it. It would be fucking epic. That would be your most iconic guest ever.
Did you ever see the What's Up with the Youth thing?
Yeah. What's up with the youth? What's up with the youth?
I don't know.
He's actually got some moves though. You go and watch that video. And Howard's dressed up.
Am I allowed to play that or not?
John was actually there.
I think you are. I've seen other streamers play it.
John
Howard's
was
dressed
there
as that
dancing.
singer. And you're like, I'm too sexy for my shirt. What is it? Something Fred?
Right Said Fred.
What are they called? They were English.
It was Right Said Fred.
Right Said Fred. That was it. I know it was Fred. Yeah. And and he does it. You watch fucking Corey Feldman's actually got some moves, and he talks about Michael Jackson told him that was going to be a #1 hit.
Yes,
And
John
Michael
was
Jackson
it's not a
actually
bad
there
song,
dancing.
actually, you know?
It's not, but it's lame because it's Corey Feldman.
Well, he had the problem that I have is that people see you as one thing. It's hard to see you as somebody else. So we'll see if I don't know if I'll get
He's a character, definitely. I started making
Yes,
that
John,
play, and I never finished it. I didn't like it. I gave
People
up.
tend to see you as a phone screener
youth in America
and
today,
not much
gang
else.
violence, drugs, and that kind of thing, trying to make the world a better place.
Hey, I could relate to that for sure. Let me tell you something, man. I'm not kidding. I really think that's good for the youth, you know?
See, there's John right
you
there.
wrote it yourself?
Wrote it and produced it.
Let's hear for Corey right now with the song. Let's all start dancing, baby.
Hey, who's that? The legend.
You see that?
Look at that stud. I bet you missed that hairline, brother. Didn't you?
I know that Monique from Radio Gunk always laughed at that. I mean,
I'm gonna watch that again.
It is funny. Come on.
Well,
That's called Milk the Cow, Clay.
Nice. we going to watch a little bit more? Or?
I should have grabbed my
it's-
water.
Oh, so you don't want to take the risk. I think you're all right. Like I said, I did see someone else play at Jim and them.
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, it's not a bad song.
No, it wasn't.
You know, and Corey was very nice to me and the Army Major Richard Ojeda when he was out in California. Video Jo, thanks for the $2. Mike Boschetti would be a great guest next week. Oh, yeah, fucking
You
Moon
tried.
Blockhead. I mean, that guy stabbed me in the back too. See that? I mean, all these guys, they fucking. It's amazing. Like
He's on the Brennan payroll as well, though. Even though he hasn't been on for ages, it's almost like he gave up and he does something else.
Video Jo, thanks for the $2. He's been a very these are my high rollers. I don't have ball washers like Borgo and Gustav.
But small amounts that add up to 10s and 20s.
Whatever. I'll be out of here on the 31st. That'll be
why? To do what? Boring. You ain't had fun. Hasn't this not been fun this week? It's entertaining. What would you be doing right now if you weren't streaming this week?
Well, I'd be at the gym by now, but now I'm gonna have to. I'm not gonna be getting to the gym until like 2.
Still
or 2:30, 2:33.
2:30.
Video. Yo, thanks for $2. You do any cool drugs lately? Got drug stories? The one thing that I will tell you is a friend of mine, and I never heard
that
of
idea that
Adderall
he goes
before.
to the gym.
And and I was like feeling a little tired. He said, "Here, take this," and I didn't. And I go, he goes, "It'll just wake you up." And he gave it to me, and then he told and he told me it was Adderall, and I hated it. I was up for like 18 hours. Don't ever, kids, don't do.
I think that was Pat Dixon's drug of choice. I think I heard on the grapevine.
Don't do drugs. Do not do drugs. I'm anti-drug.
Especially don't just pop whatever somebody gives you in your face.
It was not a good feeling. I did not like it.
Would you try ayahuasca like Robin did?
No. But I will. I mean, to me, my drug.
Your mind.
If you are going to call it a drug, I mean, it's kind of legal here in Florida, but it's even though it's really odd, Clay. Like they have like a THC store, so you can get it, and you don't even need it. You don't even need a medical card because they claim because it's not burning, it's not activated.
Oh, okay. Well, it isn't. It's not. That's true. But it's the same. Even when you make edibles, you have to pre-cook it.
Yeah. So if you have it, the flour, you could sell it because it's not burning. It's the most bizarre.
Well, yes, I think it's called deoxidizing. I think because when I was quit smoking and I was eating edibles for a few months, I bought this little oven from Amazon and I read up about all making weed brownies and cookies and shit. And you have to to activate the THC, you have to burn it. That's why smoking it gets you high or whatever. And if you put just raw weed in edibles, you won't get high.
Clay, can you give a preview of your next sculpture?
Did you missed it?
Well, I'm waiting for my Stuttering John statue.
Do you know? I don't feel like that Stuttering John's worthy of sending you, man. Like, cause I'm better now than when I made that. Like, I use a different clay in my.
At least one.
No, they're all gone. I've got one John. I got this one, which I don't think is great. Yeah. I don't even rate it. Like,
he has several Johns.
It exceeded that level.
I like the hip.
I've ascended.
Hypocrisy Police one.
The original one.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I've binned it. I just binned it.
Threw it in the trash, John.
What?
Binned it. I threw it in the trash.
Oh my God!
Because it was one of my originals, and it didn't have any wire in the frame, and the arms kept snapping off, and the legs snapped off. It had this massive head on a skinny little body.
Can't you just mail it to me? I mean, God.
It's in the dustbin. I might make a new head and stick it on that body. Because that last one I made was the nuts.
Looking good. The Looney Tunes critic. Duty every day.
He's another sex pest from TSN was harassing Lucy Tightbox, and so they banned him from the network. He's writing poems. You're a loser.
This is the guy that took.
Nobody wants you in their community, fat boy. You're like a fucking dyke.
This is the guy that took a picture of me at Stevie Tomatoes, and then
he's a loser. He looks like a fucking lesbian.
I mean, all these guys. I mean, Dave Sarah, like all these guys. They just fucking. It's amazing.
Imagine getting blocked from TSN for being a sex pest. And then he tries trolling. It wasn't even funny. He was a fucking dweeb.
Video JAO, thanks for the $2. Are whippets fun or no? Stuttering John, any experience with them? Well, yes, I've dabbled.
They're bad for your brain, man. They kill brain cells, man.
Well,
I know beer does.
Anybody who goes to the dentist and gets sweet air and gets the nitrous oxide, that's a whippet. So it's really.
But so you have
really.
to get a can of cream and just not turn it upside down, right?
Yeah, you
much.
don't. Well, I'm not going to give any instructions.
Everyone does it Galaxy gas, but for the balloons, I think that's the new one.
But that's how we
It's the
used.
same thing. Yeah.
That's how we used to do it. There was a nitrous oxide cartridge, and you put it in, and you have a balloon, and it would blow up the balloon, and then
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
That's what they do. Yeah. I've never done it.
Yes, I have. But it only lasts for like 10 seconds. Videos, JO, thanks for $2. Our weapons fun. Oh, yes, I already just did that.
What drugs have you done in your life? I mean, I've done acid, coke, weed, speed, and I think
YouTube
that's it.
terms of service. We do not condone drug use. We are talking about our horrendous past history.
Exactly.
And we are
Don't
not
do drugs.
And do not do drugs. We do not condone it on the Stuttering John Show.
I don't understand how these people think
your
they
life,
could just talk directly to YouTube.
Yes, I mean, obviously,
service.
It
doesn't matter. It's all automated.
I've done. I've dabbled in.
People are dumb.
Yes, and I've and once I took a
Quaaludes. I don't even know what Quaaludes are.
I did take a hit of mescaline when I was a kid.
Okay.
And that's when we went to Class Action Park, which was a water park, Clay, in Vernon Valley, New Jersey, where people got killed and like my arm got all road rashed on the Alpine.
Oh, what, it was like a dangerous water park.
Oh God, they had.
Is that the one they made the film about?
Oh yeah. I've heard about that place.
I think they have
a different one.
No, I think they have a.
Yeah,
Class
people have
Action
died
Park
at this
film.
water park.
You guys see any new movies? No, thank you, James O'Sullivan.
Loads.
I do have to go and watch this Class Action Park.
When are you gonna have Ashley Cummins on? That's when the real party starts.
Video JO, thanks for $2. Would Sweet Air be good for Gin Blossoms concert? I would never,
no, don't do it.
I would never ever want to be seen at a Gin Blossoms concert. Oh, jealousy.
I don't even know who they are.
Yeah, there it is. Rudy Vega's got it right. There's a doc on HBO about it. Yes, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah. I just want to see one thing real quick. I figured as much.
You didn't answer me about Ashley Cummins. You're gonna have her on as a guest.
Hold on. Oh.
And she probably is recording your phone calls because she's friends with that person.
Yeah.
Be careful. Keep your wits about you. Don't say anything stupid.
I don't. I'm so naive that I don't think she is.
It'd be perfect
She
to go on
is,
with John.
John. I'm not going to trash her if she comes on here or anything. I'll be completely civil and nice to her, but she's dangerous, man. Dangerous woman. Devil woman.
Well, as you know, California is a two-party consent state, so it
But just be careful. Everything about if you talk to her, just think about everything you think when you talk to her.
See, now suddenly John knows about
dangerous.
Yeah,
the legalities of recording calls.
But I still think she'd be a great guest, and you should have her on.
Oh, here is this idiot again.
And she'll bring in the super chats.
But John, you love gin, you drunk. No, I've never had gin ever in my life.
I used to drink gin. Gin was my drink until I switched to rum.
No.
Mother's ruin.
No, I mean, Ashley's been nothing but sweet to me. I don't have anything bad to say about it. And hopefully she isn't taping me. She, and I never gave a consent anyway. But anyway. Yes, Michelangelo, I have had a martini, but I have a vodka martini. Shaken, not stirred.
Just do it.
Just do it.
And I
Just
bet he
did it.
actually does that.
Ooh.
Too.
You are wearing the
Ooh.
Jewish shirt, aren't you?
I bet he goes. I
mate, what
bet he
this?
does that
Like
at the
football.
bar all the time when he tries
Gym
with the
shirt.
martini.
Yeah, I know, but it is a Nike shirt, which is just do it.
Oh right, just do it. I thought you meant because it was a bit tight. So it was a bit. Just do
No,
it.
no,
Oh, okay.
That's how he
no.
calls people gay.
It is.
But anyway,
What's your shirt? That looks nice and colourful.
I'm
Where'd you
sorry.
get that bad boy out? I said, what's your t-shirt? That looks nice and colourful. Where'd you get that bad boy?
That is a Gulf of Mexico shirt that I bought.
Oh, another. You bought a couple of Gulf of Mexico.
Yes, I had one that I bought on some weird thing on Facebook that took about like a month to arrive from like China.
Yes.
China.
Stop giving John money.
China.
Everybody.
And then this one I bought on Amazon.
That was a funny story, though. Gulf of America, Gulf of Mexico,
Mexico,
Gulf of America,
Gulf of Mexico.
This
Gulf
is
of America.
Tastes great.
John's
Less
level of
filthy.
political discourse.
No, that's the old light beer
It's the
commercial.
Gulf of
We taste
Mexico.
great and less filling. So that's what I was trying to do.
What do you?
James also
Obviously, you weren't worried about going to violence.
top 3 positions for third entry. Any tips or hacks? Hacks for the back. I don't know.
I mean, it's a bit descriptive and gross. People don't like when you talk about sex. Got to test out the waters.
Ms. Lazy Law, tell the truth, you miss me. Is that
Yes,
FKA pig?
probably. Of course we do. Come back. There's shit for you to talk about now on a 1 day a week. You fucking lazy bitch.
Is that FKA pig? Is that who that is?
No. That's fucking dwarfing.
Is it?
Probably. Mate, I assume.
Or is it FKA mommy?
I don't know.
Mammy?
Might could be Mammy. Who knows?
Mr.
She
Saul,
disappeared. I think she was getting trolled
so
hard.
why'd you skip all my super chats towards Fugle singing you? I didn't see him. Let me see.
That's Mike's shitty internet provider.
Huh?
That's Mike's shitty internet provider.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm.
How do you know all this?
Because I just see all, bro.
Let's see. Hidden Jersey. I didn't read that.
Yeah, get Pat Dixon on. Pat Dixon's good. He's intelligent. He's got shit to say, and he loves this
Comics
comics
Jersey.
drama.
What have I done for you? That's one. Let's see. I read that one. I read Clay Dabblers. I read Bradley's. Not Jimmy Stewart. I read Grateful Dad.
That was a good. That was a and a dead.
Then Paul Lynn from Homosexual Hell. John, how do you Daisy Fuentes tits look up close? I can't remember. I haven't met her. Vagina wrinkle. I know tattoo of your Puerto Rican heritage too, because my father was born in America. I read something.
America.
America.
You should have asked Grillo about your tattoo. He loves tattoos. He said he might come on today, didn't he?
There is Mr. So Jesus wept when John was born. Should have been aborted. Who was your all's first pick in fantasy football? My draft is coming up on the 31st. The other draft. I'll show you my other ones.
That's Bo Bearden's original account, I think, right? So you did manage to unblock Bo Bearden.
Also, Ashley
There was
Cummings.
Mr. John, people saying
Ashley Cummings isn't a fan of John's. I thought they were getting
I've
along.
been in business for the past 15 years.
Jerry Main, geriatric lesbian Bible study hour.
She'd be great on John's show.
And Sunflower
Oh,
Jack.
man.
And weak men are also terrified of capable women. I agree. Let's see. Okay, I did that. I read.
Yeah, he said he talked to
Rises.
Ashley for like
Pick 'em
an
up
hour and a
to
half
date.
or something the other day.
Super chats now.
I always like when you say the names at the end of the show. That was always good.
Yeah, I probably should start doing that again.
Do that. It's good. Good bit.
Yeah, I know.
Funny names.
Yeah, I should do that again.
Are you not having the Duke background because it's associated with the shitverse?
Oh, I didn't want it on because of
because when
John Fugel.
I did think I tried making you a Stuttering John show one, didn't I? I did make one with the White House.
Chat stars Fugel saying you. Well, I just read them. I'm sorry. I was focused on John. Bo Bearden, Clay, my man.
Clay, Bo Bearden, my man. See, he's got his old account back. He's happy now.
video. James O'Sullivan next to us. Sunshine, you ever tried Blue Chew? What you think? Yes, I have, and it works wonderfully. They were a sponsor on the show.
I just buy the
Well, he's
off-brand
talk about the
Viagra
dick pill.
instead.
Well,
yeah, I do too.
I saw a study on that Rhino gas
James
station. Shit. You should
O'Sullivan,
not be taking that.
What?
You know,
Oh,
like the Rhino gas station shit you got. That's not good stuff.
Well, I didn't take it.
No, it isn't.
That's what.
No, but I'm just saying to people that I saw something on YouTube about it.
Oh,
Apparently,
yeah,
it does
yeah.
have Viagra in it, but it's got something else in it as well. Like dodgy.
All right, I just sent Pat.
Yeah, don't take gas station dick pills, people.
I'll
Yes.
shut up. I promise. I won't say a word.
Pat, if you're watching, feel free to come on if you like. Now that Karmic sent me a 3-second voice message, but it didn't say anything. But I mean, really, Karmic, you should feel bad because I didn't do anything wrong. You asked to come on, and I
Well,
had
maybe
you
she
on.
is
Don't start thinking I used
recording.
you. And if Felicia thinks I use you, she's a fucking lunatic. I didn't use
Do you know
any-
what? I actually, when
Yeah,
Karmic
John's
first
not
came on
smart
the
enough
scene,
to use people.
I was really enjoying him. I thought I might go on there and have a chat with him. I thought about it. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I just don't know why he would think I used him.
He did, and that's Felicia's narrative to fucking to save their asses. That's what it is. He didn't come up with that shit.
No,
She did.
Yeah, and we had
Manipulation.
and we were complimentary to both Felicia and Pinky. But then again, no good deed goes unpunished. Then Pinky goes on to do 3 hours, fucking saying horrible shit about me, and I didn't do anything. What the fuck did I do except for having Karmics on after he asked me to come on? But that's how this is why this whole fucking cesspool of ridiculousness is just that, a cesspool of ridiculousness.
Use him.
But it's
And
been
now I am
fucking
saving
boring as
$100
shit
a
without
week.
you.
Thanks.
And now it's fucking great again.
Without you, the skies fall.
Got the savior of the Dabbleverse.
Grow. That's from Rent.
Is it?
Without you. Paul Lind from Homosexual Hell. Rob Stolz.
Oh.
You haven't come, so no, Rob and I.
Oh God, I saw that Rob Soul hot tub video. It's so bad. I swear, like Rob, have you got your willy tucked between your legs, like Silence of the Lambs, doing a mangina? Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, God bless him. I love you, Rob.
I think this shirt makes me look fat, though. I'm gonna have to really.
That's your fat that makes you look fat.
I have a big date tomorrow. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah. I know how many calories you're going to burn in 24 hours. What do you mean? We got a date tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Don't bros before hoes. Don't ditch me, bruh.
Well, we'll probably have to do the show early, like today. It's probably going to be like 1 tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's your Jewish lady you're going out with. Where are you taking her?
Oh, yeah.
You spoke about it, bro.
Well, yeah, I think she's Jewish. I'm not sure, but I have a feeling, and I don't care anyway. But I mean, it is kind of odd that I do have not odd, but it's not like I happen to date a lot of Jewish women. I mean, so
who cares? That's what it is. Probably can't really tell the difference most of the time.
I mean, I had a Jewish girlfriend, I had a Jewish wife, and I had a Jewish girlfriend after the Jewish wife. So
where you taking her? Where you going?
Karen was Jewish, and then my wife was Jewish, and then Jessica was also Jewish. Bob Beardington, the Duke, is a good man.
Bo Beardington.
Thank you, Bob Beardington, my man.
How does he not recognize Bo Beardington?
I sent Pat Dixon the link, but I will show you my first fantasy football pick if you want. This was I know you're bored by this, right?
Well, whatever. You want to show it? I've got no input.
Well, that's okay. Sometimes it'd be nice for you to shut the fuck up. I mean, no, I didn't say that. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I think I do shut the fuck up sometimes. More than I used to.
Let's see. My first pick here. What was it? Okay, yeah, I know what my first pick was. Okay, yeah, I'll share it. Without you, the stars burn. Without you.
You've been loving DJ Dabbles songs.
Oh, I love DJ Doubles. People say he's making fun of me, though.
Thanks to me.
I never thought he was making fun of me.
Oh, he's making fun of you.
No, he's not making fun of you. He's making songs out of shit you said. Funny songs. Your character.
Let's see. So the first pick I made was Derrick Henry from Baltimore. He was the running back. Then I think the next one was Malik Neighbors from the Giants. And then I think I grabbed Garrett Wilson. And then maybe Devontae Adams, Tony Pollard. And then there's my team. It looks like a pretty damn good team there. And, and then my quarterback is Bo Nix from Denver. I think I'm going to have a good year, Clay.
Did you win any money or anything from that?
I only put 20 into that league. But
wealthy guy with lots of money, remember?
The league that I have a draft coming up, I put 100. It's 150 buy-in.
Did Stern talk? Sorry, I was gonna say, did Stern talk about like address him leaving or anything, or did he just?
No, but some people said it was all just a
hype. Yeah, just hype.
I don't know. I mean, I don't listen. Like I said, I will always be grateful to Howard for giving me my start, and I love the man. And yes, I was very brutally honest in my book, but he should know. I mean, he was brutally honest in his, and he wasn't exactly 100% complimentary to me in his book either.
Why would he be?
Weren't that bad? I've listened to your book like 4 times.
I don't know. He said I started to become like in my head a big star. I don't know, but I forget what he said. Video, Jim Sullivan, thanks so much. Clay, you still into old ladies?
He knows exactly
all ladies.
What Howard said about him.
Go under a certain age usually, but if it was thrown at me on my lap, I wouldn't turn it down.
Peter Brennan, admit
KB
is a better writer, stand-up actor, and then something about Lady K. KB, I wouldn't admit any of that, actually. I mean,
when was the last time he went on stage and performed?
Me?
Or a set? No, KB.
Oh, I don't know, but I was on stage last Saturday night.
No, Brennan. Sam, when was the last time he did that? He just sits and collects super chats.
Yeah. Video, James O'Sullivan. Thanks for talks. Why are you a Bush beer man now, Stuttering John? Well, that's a good point. Bush Light beer here in Florida is very inexpensive. And if you're going to drink shitty beer, you might as well pay the lowest amount of money for it. And since I like shitty beer,
that he drinks,
I like
shitty
beer.
Drinks a case a day. So
a nice beer, or you just like the taste of just shitty beer.
I just like
pennies.
I just happen to like light beer.
It's been your saving grace.
Well, while I drink my light beer, I drink water, and which I believe is diluting the alcohol, which in turn then is why my liver is still in good shape.
Doesn't help that you mix it with Klonopin and all that shit, but there you go. It's not a great decision to make, is it?
First of all, Clay, the Klonopin I take is only 0.5.
Doesn't matter.
Would your doctor recommend you do that?
0.5, yes, because it helps with the OCD. You see,
Klonopin isn't for OCD.
Okay, whatever.
Karen O. Thompson, Starfish, would you eat me? Someone sent me like all her, I guess, OnlyFans pictures.
Oh, really?
It's quite an extensive catalog.
Nice.
But see, I don't know. I don't want to even like look at them too much because it kind of ruins the
fantasy life.
Yeah, it kind of ruins and I can't believe that she did all that.
I guess maybe she was hard up or something, or just thought it was a route that she was going to earn a shitload of money in.
It just seems like it is beneath her in a way,
She doesn't seem like the type of girl to do it. I'll grant you.
But maybe it's because I put her in very high regard,
high esteem.
Yeah, high esteem, whatever.
Whatever. Yeah, regard's probably the right word. I'm wrong.
Video, James O'Sullivan. Thanks for $2. Mike V used to send great Cosby chats. I missed them. Yeah.
I wonder if Mike V's turned because you clear walk Chad.
No.
Maybe. No, he was a John fan first, surely.
Video James O'Sullivan, thanks for the $2. I like shitty beer. I like shitty beer. Well, I'm doing I like big butts. It's really
Cannot lie.
Let's
Yes.
see here.
Yes, that's right.
Klonopin
I like
generally
big butts. How's it go again?
is a
I like big
benzodiazepine.
butts and I
It's a
cannot lie.
benzo.
Oh yeah.
You other butts can't
I like
deny.
big butts and I cannot
Generally
lie.
prescribed for
You
seizures
other butts
and
can't deny.
panic.
When
I
a girl
got
walks in with
panic
an itty
attack.
bitty thing and a round thing
Panic
in your
disorders
face,
and
you
seizure
get
disorders.
sprung.
I imagine he's
I like
taking
that
it because
song,
of a
I
benzodiazepine
got a man. I got a man. I
dependence
don't
from
want
all
to
the
hear that.
Xanax that
See,
he took.
I
don't know
got
that
a man. What's that have to do with me? I got a man.
Oh, that's proper 90s. Yeah, it's proper 90s. Was that TLC or something? I think it was TLC, maybe. I don't know.
I actually remember hearing that song. I was on the way to Ralph Barryboy Sorella's house. He was going to do my makeup before a photo shoot for my headshots. Video James O'Sullivan, thanks for the $2. I'd like, it's okay. I already read that, right? I like shitty beer. It makes I like shitty beer.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting
Clay's
bored.
here. I like shitty beer, especially when Clay is here.
It makes me feel queer. I feel like you're always trying to inspire DJ Dabbles now with your little impromptu sing-alongs.
Yes,
I see.
I like the DJ Dabbles takes on the Stuttering John compositions. J Dead 63. Welcome back, John. Can erectile dysfunction? No, that's not. See,
as stated by Carl. I bet he actually
Right,
believes he
taking
sounds
Viagra
like
ain't
what
about
DJ
erectile
Dabbles
dysfunction, man. It's just
makes him
better.
sound like.
Ms. Lazy Look, can you boys whistle like?
Look at him DSLs. They used to call me rubber lips when I was at school. I got quite big lips.
Oh, that's right.
Did you ever-
Positive K.
What's positive?
Wrap this up, John.
I think that's I got a man is positive K.
Time to wrap.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it was like, but does he do something? I got a man, but does he do blah blah blah? I got a man, but
No,
does
I
he?
got a man. What's that have to do with me? I got a
Yeah.
man. I want to hear that. See, I got a man. What's that got to do with me? I got
might
a man.
think
I don't
different
want to
shit.
hear that. See?
Who knows?
Video James O'Sullivan. DJ Dabbles is a total pimp. 100% pimping. Easy skanking.
I think
Easy.
I got featured in like one song for about 2
Skanking.
seconds,
Skanking slow.
but I was still happy with that.
Whoa. This just in. This just in.
Breaking news! Breaking news!
Breaking news! Breaking news!
Joey C drop.
Yeah.
Well, John, what's just in?
I don't know if I'm allowed to play this.
Did you know Joey C's running for president in 2028?
No, I did not.
That's a fact, Jack.
Okay, let's see what this is. All right, here we go.
He's in my stream.
Anybody who wants to
Why
put
wouldn't
me
he
in
be
a
able-
goddamn corner,
Why wouldn't he
no
be able to play it?
more. And if people don't like it, they can kiss my wet tip dick
Hey!
and enjoy it.
Oops.
He's so white.
Look at the world. It's my world now. I have been nothing but nice and respectful to a lot of people, and they've all turned on me, and I see them for what they are, and that is human piles
Wait a
of
second.
redundant
Wait
shit.
a second. Pot need kettle. Pot
In
need
the Valley of
kettle.
Men.
Really? You turned on me yesterday with Felicia.
You don't even know who's talking about. It could be talking about me, Pat Dixon, or whoever. I mean, I've never really glazed.
The only
these
show
balls or
that
anything.
matters to me moving forward is my show.
Good.
This is the only thing that matters.
Good.
I ain't gonna do another goddamn show as long as I fucking exist. Moving forward, I have goals. I have things I want to do. I have mountains to climb.
How much you want to bet he'll be on
Goals.
How much you want to bet he'll be on Picky's show in the next 2 days?
Oh, I think he says to
And
him,
I'm gonna
yeah.
climb those
Oh,
goddamn
probably.
mountains with it, whether it takes the last fucking breath out of my goddamn lungs. I don't want this Dabbleverse shit. Get it out of here. Goodbye. It's
That's
over.
your audience.
The Dabbleverse, as far as I'm concerned, is fucked. And I was the one to fuck it.
You won't have an
Dr.
audience.
Loser.
Did you need the rhino to fuck it? Hold on.
You
I'm
got a
saying you won't have
telephone
the double
call.
versus his audience.
It's life telling you you suck dick.
Will you stop
So,
it? YouTube
Me?
service, I don't condone this kind of language.
I always
using
love it
that
when these.
language.
There's
Cancel
Yeah, they
the
don't like
fucking
that.
Sirens.
charges, motherfucker. So everybody hates me. Everybody wants me dead. Yay.
John
Nobody-
seems to think that he
I
could just
can't
say, you
play
know,
this.
hey,
So
YouTube,
dramatic.
terms of service.
Yeah,
I
I
don't,
can't. No.
I don't
Comics,
condone this.
That's not in the body of men. That's
Doesn't
not how
help
men
anything.
act, man. Fucking
Doesn't
No,
do
dramatic,
anything.
dude.
not
Just
saying that.
fucking man up.
You know, all
Swallow
right.
it.
So I guess, Dick. I mean, I can't. I don't want to.
But that's part of it. That's part of his appeal, I suppose. He's no, it's good. It's good that he's emotional and wears his heart on his sleeve and talks about it. I suppose.
I don't hate the man.
No. He's real. He's real. He just says what he feels. You know, and he wears his heart on his sleeve. But
I support the guy, but I don't know why they turned on me, and why is Felicia trying to get him to turn on me? I mean, I was nothing but complimentary to her.
Because you're an asshole.
Doesn't make any sense.
no, I'll do all right. Takes a you want. You don't want to be no 1 minute man.
Tsunami Webster, thanks for the $2. Clay, problem with Viagra, tough to nut. Any tips?
Don't know, you got to go harder, I suppose. That's what I do. It
Yeah.
can't be too graphic. This isn't a sex
Yeah.
program. This ain't Pornhub, bro.
Sunflower Dragon.
All right, Sunflower Dragon. You're gonna
she's-
forgive John.
I hope so, because she's beautiful. And whatever I said, I was having a bad.
Where were you, Sunflower Dragon?
Yes, I know. I apologize, Sunflower Dragon. I was a bad day. I was just really
More sirens.
pissed about.
Can you even remember what it's about?
Literally, like, I think the fifth or
Wasn't it
sixth
about
time you
turning
said
on me?
sirens.
No. Who specifically was that whole drama about? Let's check your. So you got outside.
Where does Clay live
Mm.
that he gets so
Let's
many
see.
sirens?
Scan that brain.
Where were you? Where were you? Oh, it was
Where
when
were you, Clay Dabber?
it was when somebody. What was it? When I got struck or something? No, it was when they tried to get me fired from school. All right, tell me then.
Dr. Steve.
Oh, and what happened? with
People
that?
telling you to lay off Dr. Steve
Oh,
because you're pissed off. Yeah,
that-
yeah.
that's right. God, I haven't heard that name in a while. Where has that guy been?
I think he said he was going to retire, but then he carried on streaming. He does the odd stream, I think.
I don't.
Nice guy, beautiful human being.
I mean, how do you keep track? Video James O'Sullivan, thank you for the myriad of super chats today.
Generous. super
Pick
chats.
one, herpes 1 or herpes 2.
Oh God, I
I-
live in fear of herpes.
Yeah, me too. I
John has
don't want
herpes.
any of the. No,
Oh, not on your lips, on your.
He has
dick.
genital wart.
I
No.
think it should be a crime to not disclose that.
Yeah, I know they all try and say that I still have the genital warts thing in my system. No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
No.
I
It
don't.
doesn't go away.
First of all, it's not 100% accurate. Sometimes it can stay in your system. Sometimes
Well, we've all got genital warts. You can get genital warts on your hands. Like, you know that guy, Howie Mandel, like he washed his hands so much that he washed all the like antibodies off his hands and he started sprouting warts all over his hands and shit because of it.
Yes.
He's got no immunity to stuff.
In fact, that's why I oppose using antibacterial soap and those lotions, because you are killing your body's normal
Really, John?
what's
Yeah.
the word before?
But you got that fucking stupid vaccine that done exactly the same thing.
You are
Wasn't it
hurting
all about
your body's
the-
immune system.
Was it about all this stuff
to
during
fight
COVID?
the germs on your hands. So
Same as that vaccine, John.
no, I disagree. The vaccine is
Fucking hell, that
the vaccine is not what that is. You dumb fuck.
killed your natural immunity to.
No, it does
COVID.
not. No, it does not. There
Yes, it
has
does.
been no literature ever saying that. Stop spewing nonsense.
It does fuck all though to stop the spread.
It worked for me. Mule 3652, thanks for $2. Unblock me, Johnny on X Skull. What is your handle, Mule? And please super chat me a tenner
It's
to give me your
Mule.
handle. Thank you.
Mule came on your last show.
He did?
Yeah, and you blocked him because he sends you music videos, and then you wanted to watch the video, and then he starts talking, going, Jennifer, and
God,
laughs and stuff.
Man, you remember more about my show than I do.
Yeah.
And I've
Everybody
got the
does.
best memory, John, to be honest.
Well, Clay, I think I've done it today. I'm getting tired. And I got
2.5 hours.
Yeah, so go ahead and plug anything you want.
Oh, thank God.
Nothing really, mate. Follow me on X and YouTube. I've got the Coves coming out soon. That's about it. And I think I'll be on tomorrow, probably. Johnny Boy.
You have the
what
what out soon?
The King Cobra.
To be honest, genital warts.
I'll do a little video when I finish.
Is pretty widespread.
The most boring part.
Video
if you had
James
sex, you may or
O'Sullivan,
may
we all
not
have
have
genital
genital
warts.
warts. Like
and
a
Dick
lot
is
more
70
people have
something.
genital
Hold on, he
warts
says
than
that
don't.
we should
I had a
watch.
vaccine against genital warts.
Okay. He keeps saying people love this. I don't know. But here, let's play it. Hold on. Here, we can watch this, and then I'll get out of here.
I gotta keep the curries out.
Let's see.
Producer Dick Cut. Who's that's JD? I fucking hate JD.
Oh, he's such a fucking dick. But here we go.
He's cooing all the time. Such
One
a
of our
weird.
sources, who it is entirely 100% corroborated and true.
Repeat it for our listeners because they need to know.
Yeah, JD was texting while he was
No, I don't want to watch this either.
No, it's boring. But
Yeah.
JD is so creepy, so annoying. I always skip shit about with him in it.
No, and you know what? The guy is just like he thinks that his shit don't stink, and he has no.
Well, he thinks that he does. Like he thinks he's entitled to like beautiful women. It's like, dude, you're a fucking mess. You're a slug. What? Why should a beautiful woman like just go because you work on Howard Stern? And then he hates women because they go for like attractive dudes and shit. Just all this shit. He's just such a little div.
Yeah. All right, Clay, plug what you want. I gotta go Planet Fitness and fucking burn some calories.
Clay on X and YouTube.
All right.
Milk the cow.
All
See you
right.
later, John.
All right. I'll see you, buddy.
See you later.
Let's see. Mason in Portland. You remember when Quad Porn Bomb New Classic. FKA Pig, do you hate women? No, only you. Only you. You begged to hang out with me. Just like Carmix. You asked to come on my show and then you suddenly think I used you. You begged to hang out with me. You even went through Dirty Deeds, a good buddy of mine. And then he vouched for you. And then you freaking taped me for your little, idol, freaking dwarfy. So no, you're a despicable human being. I do not hate women. I hate you.
Well, she took advantage of you wanting to get your dick wet, which is easy for women to do.
DK, thanks for $2. How does your family feel about your alcoholism? I don't have alcoholism, but
100% has
You can
alcoholism.
think whatever you want. Anyway, I want to thank my guest today, the great John Fugelsang, for coming on. Everyone, go get his
That was
book, The Separation
insufferable.
of Church and Hate.
Insufferable.
Comes out September 9th on Amazon. And then also, what was I going to say? And then also let me thank Clay Dabbler for coming on. And Carmix, I wish you the best, but don't let Felicia get in your head and try and say that somehow I used you, because I did not. And that's all I have to say. This is Stuttering John saying, yeah.
Well, that was a show, I guess. It's John, man. I started to get real bored there towards the end. And also, I'm kind of thirsty. I forgot to grab water. I still have half my lunch to eat because he went early. So, anyway, I'm going to get out of here.
I got a couple haters that want to hate on me now.
Who's hating on you?
OG Mumbling Nick.
Who's mumbling